already pie crusts. Just unfold, fill, and bake for a scratch-quality crust that's as easy as
Pie!
Right, pie.
Nothing says lovin' like my already pie crusts.
I like the way you make me laugh. I like the funny things you do. You've got a style that's all your own. I like the sprite in you. I like the sprite in you.
Whoa! Everybody skippy dipping, scooping it or finger licking. Big people, little people, everyone, 'cause it's good, 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 good fun. Whoa! Everybody skippy dipping till it's all skipped out.
We're still trying to make Heinz home-style gravy just like homemade.
He says, nice try.
But we make it with real beef just like yours.
He says it's close.
Heinz home-style gravy, so close to homemade.
Finally. Time for Wrigley Spearmint Gum.
Wrigley Spearmint? What is Wrigley Spearmint?
Well, it's pure chewing satisfaction.
Please register. It's cool and refreshing. Chewing enjoyment goes on and on.
Total.
Wrigley Spearmint is pure chewing satisfaction.
Everybody ought to check this out.
Wrigley Spearmint, pure chewing satisfaction. This Christmas, Pepsi would like to help you celebrate the holidays with a chance of winning a present from Mario in the Pepsi Nintendo Holiday Game, where you could win one of thousands of terrific Nintendo prizes, like these action sets, game packs, and best of all, the sensational new Game Boy. So hurry up and play before it's all over. Look for details on how to win your Nintendo prize wherever you see these Pepsi holiday displays.
I won't become disease infected. Me, I'll be so well protected. I always pay my income tax. I eat granola for my snacks. I don't make fun of lumberjacks or mess with sheep that have anthrax. Say that. Say that. Say that. Say that. At the movies, in a car, in a bathroom, at a bar. Say that. I, with the city, bought a Hyundai, drive across the bridge each Monday. Fasten belts to stay alive. I never drive past 55. I watch TV. I don't hang glide. I never drink insecticide. Say, say! Say, say! Anytime a night or day, even with a green beret. Say that! Protest bombs and nuclear war. Won't buy a house near Livermore. I live just like a mouseketeer. I don't mess up the atmosphere. The bedroom is the last frontier. Condoms leave a souvenir. Say sex. Say sex. Only nuns are safe, you see. But only nuns won't have sex with me. Say sex. Use prophylactic.
You think MS-DOS is a mystery? Admit it. MS-DOS 5 is easier. Here's how we did it. We gave it a graphical shell. That's the ticket. It's DOS with a prettier face. Yo, kick it.
Looking good, like it should, To copy files from drive to drive, just drag and drop. Gimme 5. Wondering what command to use? Select from our drop-down menus.
The graphical shell. Do tell, the mystery's gone. Go on.
Plus online help, task swapper, editor, and lots of features to help you do more. One command helps you take the heat when you really mess up. Undelete.
The MS-DOS 5 upgrade is slick. Even from the network, installs real quick.
Loads over any DOS on anyone's PC, but now you may be wondering how safe can it be?
I'd ask that, yeah, so would I. I'd want to know more before I buy.
Microsoft said, hear this rhyme. We'll test the upgrade big time.
Hit it!
Ran the biggest beta test in PC history. Hammered at it, yo, it ended most triumphantly.
No PC should be without it. No PC should be without it.
These MS-DOS 5 upgrade tales begin and end with mega sales. Here's the future, it's no dream. Customers in a steady stream. DOS has 60 million users waiting. Time for them all to be upgrading.
Everybody DOS now. Everybody DOS now.
MS-DOS 5 sounds easy when you tell it. The only thing easier is when you sell it. It's gonna be a cash machine for you. Upgrading is the natural thing to do. Gimme 5.
Gimme 5.
Gimme 5.
Gimme 5.
Alone or as an add-on, this product is a hit. No PC should be without it. MS-DOS 5 upgrade. Take that image further. It's like selling fries with every burger.
MS-DOS 5 upgrade with that. MS-DOS 5 upgrade with that.
No PC should be without it.
No PC should be without it. No PC should be without it. No PC should be without it. No PC should be without it. No PC should be without it. No PC should be without it. No PC should be.
I'm a part of this new generation too, because I'm a new breed of gamer. We're born mobile. We have the entire world in the palm of our hands. It's right there at our fingertips. So game on.
Wait. So you're saying you're a Tornado 92?
Oh, yeah, baby.
I played you before. You're not bad.
Not bad, dude. You want a rematch, you let me know.
OMG, I'm surrounded by geeks. Thousands of them.
You know what? Us entrepreneurs in the real world, we're superheroes in our own ways, right? Boom. My phone is my conference room. It's my guide. It helps me to move mountains. It's my vacation planner. Heads up. And it's on my own personal playlist. But most importantly, we're partners. And together we're coming up with the next billion-dollar idea. Check this out. Imagine funny cat videos meets Gangnam Style. Boom. Right? Yeah, like I'm gonna give you my billion-dollar idea. Come back next year, maybe you'll be able to check it out. Together, we're born mobile. And I'm commanding my world the new way. The geek way? Can you dig it?
Dude, yes, I can dig it.
Dude, we're all over the place. Everywhere you look, billions of us and counting.
Dude, oh man, it's like we're more empowered, we're more connected
than any other generation in the history of man.
Dude, it's like we've evolved. We're like modern nomads.
Hey guys, chill.
No, I can't chill, because these days, you gotta be mobile if you want to be a top dog.
Or a tough-ass warrior.
Or super popular.
Or a CEO.
Ladies and gentlemen, Qualcomm Chairman and CEO, Dr. Paul Jacobs.
So, Paul, welcome back to the stage of CES.
Thanks, Garrett. It's awesome to be back here. So, what do you think? Were you born mobile?
Well, honestly, Paul, not exactly. But my new baby, Max, is definitely part of the new generation of mobile natives.
Every man. Okay, I understand that, but if you're in a sexual relationship, the man should be coming. If he ain't gonna be coming, then the man gonna be going somewhere else, putting his penis in something else and somebody else. So that is the idea. If he's gonna have sex with you, the ultimate goal for a man is to have an orgasm, to have a large, earth-shaking ejaculation. And a lot of women want that man to have the best ejaculation when he's in their mouth. They want it to be so incredible that he does not pick another woman's mouth or vagina over theirs. And I think that's what a lot of women don't really want to be honest about. They want you to fall in love. Women want men to fall in love with the pussy or the head. They want it to be so dynamic in comparison to everything he's ever had. You want to stand out bar none. And you want to know that no matter how long or how little time it takes, this man always ejaculates in your mouth, in your vagina, or he just has the ejaculation period. You just want to see it because a lot of women get their power. We, just like men, if their penis is little or if the penis ain't hitting the walls right or finding the G-spot, if he doesn't know how to make the woman have a satisfying orgasm, he's going to feel that he's off. And a lot of women will laugh and talk about men. If their penis is small or if they're not performing to a level that she's used to, then that will affect his self-esteem. So in so many other ways, women, we are affected with the way that a man has his orgasms and the way that his penis responds and the way he responds when he's in our mouth and in our vagina. So how would a woman know if a man is in love with her vagina? She'll know he's in love with her vagina because he won't be able to get enough of it. And see, that's one problem, too, that women don't realize when they hung up on the penis is that because he's in love with your vagina does not mean that he's in love with you. That's a separate issue. Men are a lot of times, now I'm not talking about the bad ones, but even the ones that are good men still are in love with having orgasm and have a great sex. But a lot of men are so hooked on the feeling and the experience that they get when they're in a certain woman's vagina that he is detached from her as a being, as a human being.
Oh, and just focus on... Okay, think I've let you guys wait long enough. Which is not to say that what's been going on hasn't also been entertaining in its own way. All right, I gotta be a hair trigger on this click. Otherwise, it's gonna show my desktop, and that would, you know, I can't lift the skirt all the way.
Paisanos, it's the Super Mario
Ha!
Brothers Super
Gotcha! I think I got it. Nice. Shit. I have to tap out to turn on the audio. Dang. Actually, is that playing on the right thing? Yeah, it is. Okay. 1 second. Click that. Huh! I think I got it fast enough. Cha-cha. Oh yeah, and I gotta turn this on too. What's up, everybody? I don't remember buying the DLC for Destiny 2, so either it's going to tell me to buy it just after this, in which case I'll probably have to put the stream back in be right back mode. But I couldn't find a way in the game to verify that I'd bought it, which is weird. So I was like, I guess I already did? I don't know. What's up, Rocks My Socks? So yeah, I haven't done any of the DLC yet, so I was just gonna play through it. I think I've tweaked the settings and everything. Oh shit! Cameron got a 3-year sub-hype. My god. Oh. So you will see my desktop. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to... There. Oh, and then Cyborg's got the 2 years. Dang. I'm just gonna get so rich. Just so rich. Thank you, 171. I took a shower. And shaved. So I'm clean. Clean, comfortable. I did some, dabbing in Osiris content, or lack thereof. Yes, Candles. My coworkers told me you can finish it in a couple hours. So I was just like, okay, I guess I'll just play through it then. Just knock it out. Let's see here, click that. So, recognizing the anime shirt. Are you looking forward to reuniting with your old friend Skippy? Yes. It's been too long. Skippy and I have unfinished business. What are your thoughts on Dragon Ball FighterZ? It's not the game I thought it was. I'll say that about it. It's different. It's really weird to say it this way, but it's a real fighting game. Have you been enjoying Monster Hunter? I've started it. I like the idea of it. I don't know how it's going to be paced. I don't know how tough the fights are going to be. Stuff like that. What's up, Kale? Today's been pretty good. Went and looked at a house we might move to, so we're getting closer to that. That's exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna play some off of this. I feel like listening to this right now. Alright, Cameron. Thanks for the 3 years of subs. That's a long time. Oh, it's freaking out on me. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, enjoy your song. I'm gonna skip forward on it. I want to get to where it starts breaking down a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, here's your song. Please enjoy. But yeah, no, I'm not buying it. I don't have the down payment. In the LA area, you have to have a big cash down payment. Otherwise, people just won't even entertain your offer. That's what I'm told anyway. And I don't have 100 grand sitting around in cash. Candle says, once you own one house, it's very easy to swiftly get a second and start renting one out and then using profits from renting to purchase another. Yeah, that's basically what's happening all in LA. Every house on the rental market was purchased like 3 months ago. So a lot of people are buying and then turning into rental property right away. Usually just renovating, like doing the token renovations. No offense to Lawrence, but he probably needs a mortgage. Oh yeah, fuck man, you think I got $1 million sitting in the bank? Yeah, if I was a millionaire, I could drop cash on a house. But that's, no. I don't, like I said, I don't even have the cash to compete with just rich ass people. Man. It only gets easier once you get your first investment property. Yeah, because then you have a flow of cash. I don't. I have a job. And, I also did not sell, you know? If we had Funhouse and we sold it to Rooster Teeth, we might be in that realm of, like, being able to afford a house just in cash, based on what we do. But we're employees. So, I get a long trickle of money, and Rooster Teeth gets a pretty good deal. Process of buying Corkboard. I challenged the Funhouse TV official Funhouse account to see if I could figure out who runs it, and they called me out on it. Guess I gotta get serious about it now. What does that have to do with getting a Corkboard? Although, hey, Witch Hunter, thank you for the resub. Vicious windstorms are tearing the trees apart outside, but I'm nearly at 3 years, so who cares? You get sucked into a tornado, shot into the sky. Who cares? Flying away. Get your pants ripped off. Throws you through a window. You're wearing a shirt, but everything else is naked. You're all scuffed up from the tornado. Lives on profits from rent. Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me, I gotta, hold on a minute. I was trying to do some pinned highlight stuff, but that is not working out. It's like, it's semi-transparent. I don't know, I have Franker Face Z and Better TV installed at the same time. Which, it's like there's features from both that I want, and it largely works. But sometimes there are weird crossover things. So, hold on. Sorry guys, I'm Cyborg Centaur needs a track, and I'm still trying to dig one out of the old record vault. I feel good about this one. This is a good album. But I need to find a good track, the right track. These are mostly just really, really dope drum loops. I really like this particular DJ, really good beats to work to. But I'm trying to find the right beat. How about you? Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, that's it. That's it, baby. That's the one. Cyborg Centaur. Thank you for subbing for 2 years. Oh god, I didn't mute the desktop that whole time. Well, you heard it all, so whatever. Please enjoy this track. Alright. Yeah, that's DJ Crush with a K. Love his stuff. Alright, here we go. I gotta be quick about it. You get to see my memes. Basically, my desktop is a slideshow of whatever's in my pictures folder. Which, sometimes isn't the most savory thing. The internet is filled with awful things, and I've collected them all.
When the Red Legion attacked, it almost cost us everything. It took a miracle to save us. The awakening of the Traveler. This is our new beginning.
Well, happy birthday, beefiest taco.
Maps are blank. The rules are gone. All we know is we must become more than what we were. This small corner of the cosmos is the only place that is forever ours.
But we have spaceships.
And the universe watches us with envious eyes.
What's up, Bernie La Muerte?
We've proven we can fight threats
it's destiny.
from beyond the stars.
I thought I heard something.
But now there are things stirring beneath our
Oh, I don't have my slippers. I don't have my comfy slippers. Well, whatever.
Our war.
It does look like a Trade Federation droid lander. Yeah. Like a flying I-beam. So yeah, I've been tweaking with OBS a little more. It seems like there's just a unavoidable bottleneck on GPU. If your GPU gets maxed out for anything, it's gonna fuck with OBS, and as far as I can tell, there's no way around it. Aside from pumping a video signal into a completely separate PC that doesn't have anything going on. I think I already saw this. This was like the video they used to tease the DLC, I think. Yeah. I got to the point with Diablo 2, or Destiny 2, that I got into Destiny 1 where all the loot becomes overwhelming and almost annoying.
Fatigue is a distraction from our purpose. As are complaints.
So remember, you're big into the sick beat instrumentals like Com Trues. Any new artists you're into? A big fan of Toro y Moi. Mux Mool and Home.
Reach for the sky, big guy.
CPU is the main thing with streaming. Not necessarily. I don't have any encoders running on my CPU. That's the thing, like,
Need help?
There's really common beginner issues with OBS where people set their encoding too high and their encoder gets overloaded. This has nothing to do with that. So a lot of people are like, oh, just turn down your encoding. I'm like, has nothing to do with encoding. Don't worry about it.
What did you see?
So if like, I'm like, I understand people suggesting that stuff, but because it is the most common issue, but I've been streaming for a while. I know it's not, that's not the problem. Let's use NVENC. Yeah, I'm using NVENC. I'm using NVENC and QuickSync, so actually nothing is working on CPU or GPU.
You know, I can't help but notice that even with all of reality to explore, you keep picking the places.
I'm at the point where I'm making my favorite gear 335, literally nothing else to do.
Succeed, it's the end of everything.
Yeah, I think it's like, it's okay to not play Destiny 2 all the time.
You can see your light.
I'm totally cool with when it comes to Destiny, just like checking in for DLC, playing through the new content, and walking away. There's no reason to stay at it.
There won't be anything.
The game seemed to imply you should. But it's okay to... I don't know. I think that's probably the healthy way to interact with a game, unless you're into Crucible. It makes more sense to me to just play through new stuff and then not bother. Pissed they made the raid inaccessible to non-DLC people? Yeah, that seems stupid. I don't understand that. That's mean. I don't know why they scaled it up like that. But yeah, candles. Upfront purchase costs for houses, especially in LA, are absurd. That's what I'm told. We can afford a mortgage payment. And we make enough money, I think, that we could qualify for a pretty decent mortgage, but I'm told that if I just don't have a suitcase full of cash... That was Osiris, yeah, beefiest taco. But yeah, I'm told if I can't throw just wads of cash on the table, nobody's going to take my offers. So, I don't know. Are there loans that will also be like, okay, we'll give you 100 grand up front? My credit's really good. I don't know if that counts for anything, but... That's just for me. I want to draw the lines with suspects like a real crime investigator in those real crime movies. It's turning out to be more work than I anticipated.
Development on Mercury.
Interesting, okay.
Strange reports from the cultists clinging to what's left of the planet.
The problem really isn't that you don't have the money so much as they will have other rich motherfuckers offer full cash up front.
One of my hidden brought me.
Just edged out. Aren't there supposed to be incentives or bonuses for people who buy houses that actually live in them? Or is that a tax thing? Do you get...
Her name is Sagira.
Do you get to shave off some of your...
I've known her a very long time.
Property tax? I don't know.
And her guardian. Osiris.
Thank you, Boom Brum.
The most powerful.
Looking to down payment loans to get you there, if it's that good. Okay.
Zavala wouldn't like to hear you call him that.
Yeah, I need to talk to a...
Most guardians won't even speak Osiris.
I also need to talk to a financial planner.
It was the only vanguard
to say, like, here's the money we have coming in. Is this even feasible in this climate? What should we do?
And the man who taught me what it means to be a warlock. We found Sagira on Mercury, and at the same time, Vex activity there surged exponentially.
And you think Osiris might be involved?
I need to know what happened. Even if the Vanguard wants to forget him.
Kev C. Thank you for the 2-month Prime sub.
I didn't have anything else.
That gets a dingle dangle ding.
Empty.
Anyway, it seems backwards they need a full cash payment. Is that so you can prove you actually physically have all the money? That's part of it, MKL. It lowers risk. And it's like, if the person who's selling it can get a direct cash payment without going through banks, they prefer that.
Of Osiris, the few who remain.
You might want to look for foreclosed housing. I think all those got snapped up by people who are rich and are flipping them to rent. So, I don't know. I mean, there's something out there, but look in your area. Some states have programs that can lead into zero down if that would be your primary place to live.
It's a joke.
Okay. That's one of those things too where if I could talk to a financial planner, they might be aware of those programs. Be like, oh, okay. Like, because you hit these life factors, there are these programs we can work for you. Your character looks like a space Iggy Pop. That's exactly what I was going for, Rock Lobster. I'm glad that you thought that. Yeah, it's also just complacency on my part, I think. And sort of feeling like I'm competing with people who have loads of, I don't know, Nigerian oil money. I'd be down to date you.
The
Well, thank you,
traveler
Keyblade guy.
transformed Mercury into a garden world.
Kingdom Hearts is cool, but sadly I'm very happy with Stephanie.
The Vex replaced
A lot of the times on
planet
foreclosures or county
with
sales, you have to
red
pay back taxes when you purchase, so the price
We
can
call
be...
it the Infinite Forest.
What? Restrictive? Hold on a minute, I gotta tab out real quick. Gotta move my OBS window so I can read
Paths are ever
chat.
the same. No one has ever escaped.
Set the Hawkeye out for properties that go on sale and jump on them right away when they show up, even if they're dingy. Then you fix them up, rent them out, use the rent to fix them up until they're pristine, then rent them out for even more money. Man, that's... Thing is, though, like... If that becomes my, like, hobby, but I don't know that I want it to be my hobby.
Coincidence. We follow the signs here too. And by signs, I mean facts.
That too is a sign.
It's a bit of a bummer, thinking like, maybe I just don't have the temperament or the time to try and get real estate in LA. In that case, you know what, renting's not so bad. Then I can just build my own savings, my own retirement. We have property in the Netherlands and the mortgage to deposit percentage is 102%. No deposit and you get 100% of the price? Jeez. Alright. Let me check my... Make sure that the video's not stuttering. It looks pretty smooth. It looks a little wobbly, though.
If it is still possible
Like a little chunky?
we need to open that door.
Here's the weird thing. Maybe I need to set my desktop...
Osiris's greatest fan.
Let me try this. I think this might actually make it super sweet and rad stable for you guys. I'm gonna put my desktop to 60 Hertz instead of 144, because then it should all lock together. But this doesn't. Being a landlord fucking sucks sometimes. Some tenants are fucking assholes. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I would never be, and that's another thing. I'm not sure that I have the temperament to deal with bad tenants, even if, because it becomes a job, you know, and you're like, no, you're supposed to be paying my fucking, you're supposed to be paying my mortgages, not making me work for it. Okay, so I got it into 60 FPS VSync. If I go into full screen, can I still just do 60 FPS sync? Damn it. I don't know. It seems a little to chug a little harder, but it'll do 60 since desktop is 60 if I'm borderless windowed. So let's take a look and see how this looks. Well, no, it still looks a little blurpy. Same as it did before, really. Whatever. No problem. Hold on a minute. Sorry, I'm fascinated by the interchange of like game refresh rates and the way that OBS can grab video from it and the smoothness at which it tries to grab it. Frame rates, yep. Turn on more old Beatmania art. Alright, whatever. That's probably good enough. It looks smooth. Smooth. Alright, I guess I did buy the DLC at some point. That's real pretty. I guess Mercury looks like Vegas from Blade Runner. Which is also cool. Gotta get them frames in my eyeballs. Yeah. It's a bummer, man. Like I said, OBS has been fighting me lately. Thank you for the resub. You're in LA? Get used to it? What? Here's the thing, depending on how you manage it, you can just hire a management company to deal with everything for you. Minimizes your profits, but you don't have to deal with much of the hassle. Yeah, I assumed there had to be something like that. We've certainly talked to management companies when we're looking for rental spaces. Some of them are kind of shitty. Oh, get used to the terrain? It's all dirt. Yeah, people said there wasn't much going on here. It's just this one setting. We had tenants in our home in Russia. They didn't pay for 3 years, and we eventually kicked them out. Not only did they not pay rent for 3 years, they didn't pay utilities either, and for some reason they just kept providing it for 3 years, and the company just racked up a bill. So I had to pay all their utility bills for them to live in our house for 3 years. They stole some of our shit, then tried to sue us for kicking them out. Holy crap. That sounds really fucking annoying. That's the thing, if you do it yourself, then you have to be suddenly all up on tenant law and do everything by the book and figure out how to deal with assholes who try to take advantage of you. Man. What's up, Zax B? Somebody still camping your name, huh? Yeah, buddy, we're playing Destiny now. Run forward, shoot the glowing thing. Mom rented out my grandparents' house after they passed away, and the tenant was a nightmare. And you're right to say it's a full-time job. However, she also rented out another house that we have. The tenant was awesome, and it was a breeze. The amount of effort you have to put in is directly correlated with how good or shitty the tenant is. Yeah. And that's at least something that I think is in our favor. Steph and I are like, we're nice. We take care of our property. We've lived here for 3 years. And it looks fine. Have you received your Secret Santa yet? I don't think I have. I'm not sure what it was supposed to be or who was supposed to send it, but I don't think that ever showed up. Who's shooting at me? I don't know why I'm fighting all this stuff. What is this? People come join Kahoot? What the heck is Kahoot? What are you talking about? An IP is not 6 digits. Alright. Forgot where I'm going. I don't know. Off to a space adventure. We always pick nicer sounding tenants than people who pay more? That's cool. Yeah, I'm hoping that, like, with this place at least, once they run our credit, then we can maybe ask him to lower the deposit a little bit. That'd be nice. But the one thing I did enjoy is that at least the owner of the property came to us, like, touring it. It was like the agent and the owner, and they're both super chill. So I'm like, good, okay. At least it's not some person who's spreading out their, well, I guess it might be spreading out his, like, real estate empire, but
I'm so pleased Osiris has brought you to me, his most faithful servant.
Considering how you revere a man who questions everything,
oh,
I'm surprised
spamming your
how
Kahoot shit.
serves you.
Yeah, it must be a bot or something, or just somebody who has no decorum.
From which no one has ever returned.
Ooh.
Not even Osiris.
The Vex are at my door. Osiris has not returned. Faith is all I have left.
This is pretty cool looking. Oh, you can't. Oh, I can't summon my bike. All right, well, I guess that's why I'm not on my bike. All right, hold on, Jack. You gotta chill out with this. Oh, okay. Yeah, you warned him. I was gonna time him out, but if you ban, that's fine too. What if it's just some dude who's really lonely? Poor Jackie. Just wanted to make some friends. Wanted somebody to play Kahoots with him. It's easy to spend all your rent profits on real estate lawyers? Jeez. Pretty much. It makes you feel better. Most people won't ever be able to afford a house because of the current market conditions and regulations. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, man. It's like, I feel like in America at least now we're competing in real estate, competing with a lot of different factors, and like in wealth disparity being what it is, it just seems like a lot's continuing to concentrate in the hands of a few. And if you're not one of the few, you're just always going to be on one side of that line. That's a cool sound. Do you ever watch Backwards Compatible? No, but I'd like to. I think Miles is really awesome. I know they did Doki Doki. Some of the scenery in this game is insane. Yeah, I mean that's the reason I play it. It's really pretty. It's really smooth. It's a fun shooter, even if it's not really a hard or mechanically complicated shooter. It does have the kind of Call of Duty nature. It's just fun to shoot things. Try being in Toronto, you can't buy properties due to foreign investments taking so many condos. That's kind of what it feels like in LA, too. That's pretty.
Can't get through. If Osiris's ghost were awake, then maybe she could help.
Cool.
Osiris, preserve us. You have his ghost? Sagira? Please, please, bring her to me.
Oh. Now shoot these things. You shot some stuff before, but what if you shot this? Shoot these enemies that just kind of stand still. Well, the weird thing is, like, Destiny gets hard, but it never gets, like, skill-based? I guess the skill is in, like, positioning yourself properly. Or getting critical hits. Is this story mode? Yes. Yes, it is. Dr. Duschenstein, which is a fabulous name. People's fucking name game on Twitch is pretty tight. Sometimes it's real impressive. I hate respawning restricted so much. Why? It's like the one time there's ever a consequence for failure in any way in this game.
These aren't normal.
I guess that's why people don't like it. What's going on? Oh, more mans. I can't remember what my supercharge is. Oh, okay, good. Sparkle hands. I'll take it. Oh, cube. Behold, beware the cube! All hail cube! Yes, welcome to our new home. We just had the cube installed. Let's retire to the cube room. Have a nice snack after dinner mint. Discuss cube and cube-related matters. I don't want anyone talking about anything not related to the cube. I didn't pay 300 space dollars to have this cube installed to have people ignore it. There it goes. Oh. A larger man. I love Destiny. It's so easy to make it sound like I'm talking shit, but... Just want to put up my praise. This is the first to watch your stream and I'm loving it. You're thoroughly engaged with your audience and have smart things to say which can't be said for most streamers. I don't know that I have smart things to say. I try to at least say something, you know? There's a lot of words that people can say that are they're not saying anything. They're just saying stuff to say stuff. I mean, I do plenty of that too. Don't get me wrong.
There, take out the module.
Destroy cube.
Vex from different timelines are converging on Mercury. That's bad.
Thanks for letting me know. I'm not sure I would have been able to call that one. Dang it. I can't remember what compare is. Nope. Well, it's not that. What is it? Details? No. How am I missing this? I'd be swearing so much right now and you're just narrating about the cube. There's nothing to swear at. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I do my share of, what is it? It's one of these buttons. F? Nope. E. No. Q. It's Q. Alright. Got it. Have you played Doki Doki? Yeah, I have. I played it on my own. A lot of people asked to stream it, which I thought was kind of odd. I don't know. I've never found pretty. Now, this is a pretty room. I've never found the prospect of streaming a visual novel Yeah, Maddie, you're hitting me with those cues. Q for cube! Really enjoy your streams. Everyone in my house has the flu, so the stream is saving my life. Ugh, Ladybug. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, people are getting hit really hard. I guess I had my bout with it around Christmas, but...
I don't know what I would have done if Osiris hadn't sent you to me.
This is really pretty.
In return, the followers of Osiris can help you revive his ghost. We have a hidden temple on Earth.
God, it's just
Take
gibberish.
Segura to these coordinates.
The followers can help you revive ghosts, God, Segura, space magic,
Now
temples.
The house is safe.
All hail Cube!
Osiris's return. All of the lost prophecies are coming to pass.
Thank you, Space Kitty.
Going to meet Osiris.
Cool! Thank you for the resub. 26 months, goddamn. Say goddamn. They really do like showing you that, that skybox, huh? I mean, good for them. It's pretty. Oh, alright. Alright, we good. You were asking, like, what do you normally play apart from Destiny? I don't play Destiny that often. I tend to play newer games, like newer big budget stuff, I guess. What else? I'm trying to think of what's recurring. I dip into Final Fantasy XIV every so often. Try to keep current on that. Apart from that, I'll just have long. Ooh, Jetto, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. But there's other like long-winded RPGs that I'll dabble in and basically never finish. Shooters. I play pretty much everything. I don't know. Don't have a good summary apart from that. I'm trying to think of what I'm playing through now. Well, Overwatch, yes, Titan, thank you. What class in 14 do you usually play? White Mage. White Mage. I really enjoy healing in 14 a lot. I haven't even finished the Stormblood story yet. I haven't even gotten to the patch stuff. You ever played Stalker series? Yeah. I finished Stalker 1. Shadow of Chernobyl, I guess. And then I started playing Call of Pripyat, I think was the second one. And I got halfway through and I was like, I think I kind of got it. And I just haven't gone back since then. Yeah, I'm one of the variety streamers. Although that means something different now, doesn't it? I'll play weird stuff, arcade stuff, retro stuff. I was thinking about playing through Mega Man 8 today. Which, actually, hold up. I need to use the bathroom. I got to use the bathroom. So, you get to see my desktop again. I'm glad it wasn't, terrible. Doesn't play GIFs either, so there's that. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute, and I'll see you guys in a minute and a couple of seconds, however long it takes me to sit down.
And plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Hooked on the brothers. Yo, you're in for a treat, so hang on to your seat. Get ready for adventure and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopers, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. To the bridge. The brothers.
High tech. Outrageously fast, furious, and definitely high tech. RC cars are the low-cost, accessible outlet for hundreds of ex-racers who still itch to compete. And these machines, far from being fragile toys, are durable, thrashable ways to crash and burn and come up smiling every time. Whether you're out there running them or just thinking about it, RC Wheels is the truly radical way to indulge your need for speed, even if you're just standing still.
Here he comes! Happy birthday, Teddy! What is it? It's Robbie! It's Robbie!
There's nothing in the world like a good friend.
Man, get out of here. Get out of here, Teddy Rucks. You don't care about your business. USA. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Alright, what you got? What you got for me, brother?
Have you come to learn more about Osiris?
Have you come to learn more? Oh, I thought he had a quest for me.
Hold fast.
Public event incoming.
I will show you the shape of truth.
Yep.
And yes, it is shaped like Osiris.
Osiris is my favorite. Do you like Osiris? Because I love Osiris. Alright, buddy.
I know many things.
So wait.
One of them is that Guardians have no respect for my time.
Complete a mission, a deadly trial in the EDZ.
I don't need
oh,
to see
I gotta leave already? Alright.
To know you seek the truth of Osiris.
Yeah.
We all do.
There you are. Love the aesthetic in your apartment / place. Yeah. I picked cool, like, Destiny colors or whatever. I just basically wanted it to look iridescent. Figured it would match the colorful nature of Destiny. No sit in my football. Welcome to the XFL commies. So fucking awesome. Oh, I haven't played Escape from Tarkov. Is that a I didn't get a fix on what kind of game that is. It's not a battle royale, is it? Is it multiplayer? Is it basically like a multiplayer stalker? I don't know. Or is it like a is it like an instance thing where you do have to actually escape from Tarkov in a given game? And games last like an hour or something. I tried watching a stream of it, and it did look a lot like dudes running around in bleak Russian countryside. Not a whole lot of shooting, one of those kinds of things. Yeah. Good times are here again. XFL is great. Can't watch you guys play Eater of Worlds raid. Loved your raid streams. Yeah, that was what I was hoping for. I was hoping we could get around to doing that.
The coordinates Brother Vance gave us are just beyond the village.
Hawthorne scouts surveyed that area in the Red War. There's no temple there. Just an old radio tower.
A glimmer mining group. Have a little faith, Ikora.
Shut them down.
Might as well do this, right? Wait, there's actually no reason to. Never mind. I can't actually think of any reason I'd want to do that. You watched Brighton Rec 4 today? Sounds like a productive day of media consumption. I haven't seen either of those. I think I watched Rec 2. And I was like, okay, they're just gonna roll with this, huh? I did actually kind of like how each movie had a different sort of spin on it. Kind of like blamed something else for all this shit going down. Jesus. Hey, Bull Gods. Thank you for the Prime sub. I don't know why I'm here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Let's get out of here. Getting distracted. Hello, Top Hat McFenbury. Thank you, sir. I imagine you're sitting at your PC with a monocle in. I say. This gentleman needs a cube. Have a cube on me, good sir. I watched Dark today. I started Dark. I haven't finished it, but I really enjoyed it so far. I keep waffling on whether I want it dubbed or not. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Are the followers
No in-game music? Actually, shit, you're right. I think
as Brother Vance?
I turned the music off.
You mean fanatical?
Let me turn that back up.
Yes.
Yeah,
They follow the idea of Osiris.
I think it was muted for streaming or no, it was muted for some reason.
To revive Sagira.
I think it worked. To do the raid. easier to do multicam edits, audio track switching and stuff if there's not music playing. That makes cuts a lot more obvious and jarring from an audio perspective. Damn it. Hey you. Hey. But yeah, I'd like to do that again. Make it a work thing. That was really fun. I don't know exactly how many views that got, but it's also definitely not the kind of content we really make all that often, so I could see why it may not do well. Or definitely in a place where we get to sort of be a little more free about that sort of thing. Can I scan that? I'm gonna try. Bright was a good buddy cop movie? Okay. Yeah, that's valid praise. I always watch dubbed anime. I'm watching Cowboy Bebop right now, and the English voice actors for it are great. They are. Absolutely. Would you believe that Cowboy Bebop's like one of the first shows that actually had a really good voice cast? That was kind of the turning of the tide, really. Because they were bad. They were legit bad. Until around that time. Like, there was actually enough money to hire decent voice actors. Cool. This music is intense. It sounds kind of like a Holst. Hey! The only good dubbed anime I've seen was Death Note, but holy hell, that was some good voice acting. Yeah, I remember Death Note being real good. How many characters in anime history do you think Vic Mignogna voiced? He's already infiltrated Ruby. I'm not familiar with him, actually. Is he one of those, like, been in everything, done a million character voices?
Bad for anyone who has to live out here.
Osiris would say it's a trial. If his followers can't survive here, they aren't worthy to begin with.
Also, kind of a real dick thing to say. Man, your house sucks. Yeah, it's weird that you buy the DLC and the first thing is, okay, go back to the EDZ. Okay. I guess if you really want me to, I will. Or is this like new area? Because I don't remember doing this before, but I mean, I've definitely been on Earth before. I mean, it's still pretty. Look at how pretty it is. Jesus. So pretty. If you want to animate the good, dub better than dub. Wait. Look up Panty and Stocking? You know, yeah. I remember the Panty and Stocking voice acting being incredible. And the translation was super solid, too. I guess in that regard, Shin-Chan. Crayon Shin-Chan actually has pretty good voice work. I also just love the treatment that show got. Some of the shit was real funny. Oh. Hey, Zany Bars. Do you know any other methods for using your phone in the shower to watch streams? I'm stuck using the sandwich bag method. That's pretty much the only one I know of. I don't know, whenever I take a shower, it's like... I'm usually all business in there, so... If I'm watching a stream, I'll just like... I'll typically put my phone up, like, on top of the, shower door. There's, like, a railing up there, so I just slip it up there so that the music, like, plays into the shower area, but water doesn't splash up to get it. Because it's too high. So that's how I'll listen to music, or just, like, have a stream going on in the background when I'm scrubbing myself down. But, I mean, I'm in and out of a shower in under 10 minutes, so... I don't end up missing all that much. Don't tend to just hang out showering too often.
Got here first.
I feel bad wasting water. California. Hey! Where'd you come from? Watch the Space Dandy dub? I just need to watch Space Dandy in general. It's stupid I haven't seen that show. There's a lot of things that's stupid I haven't done. A lot of things. Like, there's no reason there should be any JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or Hajime no Ippo I haven't seen. And yet there is. It's like some of my favorite shit ever, and I just haven't watched it at all. I haven't watched all Dragon Ball Z Kai. But I'm chipping away at it. You know what it is? I like... If it were just me, I'd probably binge this stuff, but I get self-conscious when, like, Stephanie's around. And I'm like, I don't want to just, like, have Dragon Ball dudes screaming at each other all the time. And so I don't put it on, because, you know, I would play audio and stuff. I try to be considerate about that. But maybe she doesn't care, you know? This is something I haven't even really asked. Because I feel like if you ask, somebody's going to say yes to be polite, but they might actually be annoyed by it. But I guess if you ask, you're kind of free then. Been watching so much Naruto Shippuden. Is it good? Is it good, good shonen? I would like to get through One Piece, but the only way I think I'll ever do it is if, I, like, have dubbed One Piece on in the background. I don't think the whole thing is dubbed. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Dissonance 34, energy weapon. This music is pretty sweet. Read One Piece? Yeah, that's what James recommended. If you read it, you can basically blaze through it at your own pace. Ooh. I do like the idea of switching to a sidearm, but... Same director as Bebop, yeah. Curious if you played Xenogears on PlayStation. I loved it. Great JRPG. Has anime-style cutscenes. I did play it. I thought it got a little too fucking anime at some points. Got kind of up its own ass with, like, symbolism and religion and all that stuff. And to a degree, I'm down with that. Like, it's anime, you know? I feel like some of that's expected. How do you get up there? But no, the combat system, I remember being fucking awesome. It had, like, mech combat. Oh, it's down. Okay. Had cool-ass mech combat. Had cool-ass, like, kung fu shit. I remember really liking it. The story kind of lost me once it starts getting really metaphysical, and it's all about killing God, or inventing and then killing God, and oh, humanity has made their own God, and all this shit. I'm like, whatever. I've seen this... Well, at the time, I hadn't seen it a million times, but it was kind of tropey even then.
We're too late.
Oh, they're dead. Found their weird little cult place. I feel similar things about, like, Chrono Cross. Like, okay, the art is incredible, the combat system's fun, the music is absurdly good. But man, the story just gets way too gosh dang anime. The cube did not protect them.
Let me take a closer look. This is heavily modified Vex tech. I've never seen anything like it before. Let me try something. Wait. Something's...
It's weird for me to go back and play PS1 era RPGs. I feel like they don't grab me the way they used to when I was younger. Oh gosh. Your ghost becomes Osiris Ghost?
Whoa! New show! Who? Did you actually just put me in a strange machine you've never seen before?
Did they trade up ghost voice actors?
Ikora!
Huh.
Great. Glad you're still around.
Look, we've got to move right now. Osiris is in over his head.
Groucho says, the only anime I've watched is the first few episodes of Cowboy Bebop. While the look, style, and world seemed cool, it didn't grab me. Should I watch more and give it another shot?
And don't worry about your ghost.
I don't know.
Sharing.
Oh,
Right
okay.
now. He'll be back.
Good. I miss my ghost. If Cowboy Bebop didn't do it for you, it's cool. You probably won't like the rest of it. Don't force it. You know, if it didn't grab you, it didn't grab you. It's fine. There are other goofier shows. Cowboy Bebop's can be a bit serious. It has some goofier episodes, but yeah, if that didn't hook you, then I don't see why you should expect that any of the rest of it would. So yeah, it's odd. Just in terms of, I was just glancing at my performance. It's just weird, because I really want to stream Assassin's Creed, but that game mashes the hell out of my GPU for some reason. This game, I can play it and encode with it, and it puts my usage at around 75%, which is great. It means I don't drop frames.
Osiris is in there protecting the rest of us from the Vex.
Assassin's Creed blows it out, even when capped at 60 FPS. It really forces it. Well, so no, it was Need for Speed, and for some reason Need for Speed was grinding my CPU to the dirt. So I don't know what's going on. Man, that door is really cool looking. Shampoo's good, but if Cowboy Bebop didn't grab, I don't know that Samurai Champloo would. But yeah, the soundtrack, so good. Contributes so much to the feel of the show, obviously. Man, this is a pretty ass hallway. This is why I'm playing this DLC. I want to see cool hallways. Oh man, I'm gonna Cyber Cubescape. Although, it's like this is the DLC, huh? You just took Vault of Glass and put some wireframes around some of it, and made it dark. I always find that stuff fascinating. The ways developers can reuse assets by like changing the lights, breaking up the geometry, or cramming geometry together to make new objects. Some of it's cool. Some of it's really, really paper thin. Hey Shigler, good luck cooking. Some of it's like any Bethesda open world RPG. Basically, it's like, yes, I can tell how this is all from a bank of infinitely reusable assets, like generic voice acting, generic scripting. NPC runs here, turns around, and waits for you to trigger something to hand them an item. Ah, player, thank you for returning my thing. I'm forever indebted to you. Here's 5 strawberries. I don't know. It's one of those things. We talked about it before, or I have at least. I've ranted.
To his own purposes.
It's just one of those like chill out, do nothing games.
Of himself, made so he can explore multiple pathways at once.
Okay.
And
What?
Yes, I am aware that it makes Osiris seem like an egomaniac.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry, he is.
Are they basically? They're basically setting up Osiris to be like Rick from Rick and Morty. He's like an eccentric genius who made copies of himself to explore more? I don't know. Want to play Monster Hunter so badly? Monster Hunter is unique in that it has a lot of shit to do, and also they made all of those shits as hard as possible. Oh, Cube! The Cube has returned. Yes. The last dinner party didn't go well, somebody shot the Cube. But don't worry, we have a new Cube. This one is shatterproof. Now we can enjoy all of our Cube-related discussions in our Cube room. He's here. Praise Cube! Let us all gather around for Cube. Please step in the ring, the Cube ring. Why is it a ring if it's a cube? Don't ask questions of Cube! You are not allowed to directly address Cube. But like, yeah, the ring shit. Oh, I gotta kill another Cube.
Osiris has to be here somewhere.
Sorry, Cube. You deserve better.
Sagira, you shouldn't be here. You brought someone new with you.
Who? Oh, him? Get this. He's a friend of Ikora's.
Cool. What's up, Linky? The wireframe was foreshadowing of the Cube! Yeah, you're right. It all locks together, really. The lore is ironclad.
Sagira has returned.
Oh, all of the fucking Osiris are talking to each other.
Osiris sent you away for your own safety. Your presence here puts everything at risk.
Well, guess what?
Gentlemen, we gotta make some DLC. What character models do we have? Well, we got villagers 1 through 4 and Osiris. Alright, let's use Osiris. But we need to, like, spice it up. Copy him around a bit. Make him yellow. Okay. How quickly can we get that done? I don't know, 3 months? That sounds about right.
Timelines are expanding. We We must create reflections to explore.
How much are we charging for this? $40? Yeah, whatever.
It's almost too late.
Just put them everywhere. We want more Osirises. We gotta have that Destiny wow factor. Somebody was saying in chat that they were one of the rare people who didn't like
Must have gone wrong.
Cowboy Bebop but did like Samurai Champloo. I guess I could see that. It's different vibes.
Where's the real Osiris?
Soundtracks definitely have different feels for sure. All the hip hop shit in Samurai Champloo is
What did he
righteous as hell.
What's so bad that it could scare Osiris?
Behold, the infinite forest. Planet-sized prediction engine, simulating trillions of realities in parallel, all geared towards a single vexed purpose.
Whoa. Remember when everyone thought Bungie was the greatest developer of all time? Now no one ever talks about them except to shit on them. I still think they're really good. I mean, Destiny's not an accident. It's a fun game. It's just I think they've got some structural or maybe technological limitations. I also think, man, if they could just communicate... It's like... Destiny the game... It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of link between the way Destiny communicates to you to play it and then what's presented to you. It's like giving you a spoon to eat a sandwich. That's what Destiny feels like. And the sandwich is good. You're just like, why do I have a spoon for this?
Is real enough.
So it's got all these like MMO progression mechanics, but it doesn't have the volume of content to service that. So why is the game structured like that? Why is there gear? Why is there loot? It's like it's to imply a certain kind of gameplay or gameplay loop, but there's not enough to fully make that an enjoyable process? Although, I don't know. See, like, Diablo 3, everyone wants too much from it. That's a good way to put it. I think Diablo 3 was really clever in how it did, like, randomly generated events. Like, certain runs through the game, you could get different story items or little, like, self-contained challenges that would just pop up. So it made different run-throughs of the story more unique and actually made it felt like you were seeing more of the game or collecting more of it. That doesn't happen so much in Destiny. And I think that would be cool. But I still think Bungie's a good developer. I don't think they were ever a bad developer. I think that they made some games with interesting ideas. I think like Halo got a lot right for the first time, but like what Halo got right was success in adaptation. It wasn't success in creation. There were games like Halo before Halo. It's just Halo got the control scheme right, and was the only game on Xbox for a long time worth playing. So it's like everyone who marketing convinced them to buy an Xbox, Halo was all they had to play. It's like GoldenEye phenomenon. GoldenEye did a lot right. Still got a lot wrong. There were shooters like GoldenEye out before GoldenEye. But it was the party game on a system with 4 controller ports. And there wasn't a whole lot else to play in that vein. So people put a lot of time into it. And it was the best thing at the time. So I think Bungie's always been good. I think they make smart games, and they're good at game design. But I also think Halo kind of put them into a tier they accidentally would never have gotten to otherwise. Like, I don't think Bungie was ever meant to be... This is going to sound so shitty. But based on the games they put out, they really weren't meant to be, like, world-famous game devs. They didn't make, like, OP to the masses kind of games. Myth 2's not that game. Oni's not really that game. I think I think a lot of things lined up for Halo to get a lot of momentum. And they did it well. There's conscious things about Halo, 1, 2, 3, and ODST that are smart. Really smart. But then other things that it's like, well, that's not as good as you think it is. Or rather, that wasn't as groundbreaking as you think it is. Not saying you to, like, gaming perception in general, talking about it as though it's a person. It was just like, this is just the first time you found something like that. like the open levels where you can do things in any order. That shit was on PC shooters for a long time.
And the door should
Like non-linear single-player shooter levels. Yeah, Halo didn't invent that, but it was a lot like the first time a lot of people saw something like that. So it's like, okay, I understand why this is really exciting. Kind of like in the way that Nirvana didn't invent grunge music, they just popularized it. There's a lot of, like... a lot of FPS cool stuffs. I think kind of the same thing with BioShock, actually. PC shooters were doing a lot of cool things with, like, story and first-person level design. Half-Life, specifically. That BioShock then sort of exposed to a large audience. And a lot of people think BioShock is credited with those things, but it really just adapted them properly. Certain gateways to the Infinite Forest are locked. Defeat the nearby daemon to unlock them to proceed. You got it. Remember when Nintendo republished the same game with different colored cartridges and they became the most recognized name in gaming? Republished the same game with different colors. What are you referring to? Half-Life is pretty damn well known, though, wasn't it? Well, yeah, it was in PC circles, but, like, console circles didn't know or give a shit about Half-Life. And it didn't really port that well, either. There were attempts, but... I mean, it was a big thing in PCs when it did its thing. Timing has a lot to do with it. Ninja, that's what I always thought. I mean, you could argue the same thing about Shenmue. And, it's all about, like, those games were around on PC for a long time. But... Shenmue sort of adapted a point-and-click sensibility and an open world, explorable open world to console. Hey, Karaski. And so a lot of people like feel very strongly for that game because it was the first time they experienced a lot of that stuff, like day-night cycles and all that. I should play through Shenmue on stream. Shit, I want to do that now, like right now. There's really no way aside from emulating, is there? There's like no hardware that can run it. Now that's something that would be great. If like the One X could run Xbox backwards compatible and do Shenmue 1 and 2. Yes! Yeah, bud! I'd be down with that. But I don't think original Xbox backwards compat is out. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Oh, okay. Slightly tweaked starting Pokemon, different color cartridges. They went on to make absolutely outstanding games. It's just funny that Pokemon is what got them there. You mean Nintendo was around long before Pokemon? Are you talking about Game Freak? I mean, Donkey Kong put Nintendo on the map. Arcades. Popeye, you could argue. I mean, the Famicom is what really blew them up, but... Nintendo was a monster long before Pokemon. Pokemon just gave them, like, vaults full of cash. They're just sitting on fucking stacks of gold bars. Can you play Half-Life 3 on the stream when it definitely comes out because it definitely hasn't been shelved? Absolutely. That's a promise. How similar is Yakuza to Shenmue? A lot of people made those comparisons when Yakuza first came out, and then I started playing it, I was like, this isn't really similar to Shenmue. So they both have open worlds. They both have, like, goofy mini-games. They both have, like, worlds with odd flourishes of Japanese comedy. Yakuza is way more cartoony, and more dense. More stuff happens in Yakuza. The fights are, like, better. There's better fight mechanics. Oh, what is that all about? Hold on. Speak to Banshee44. Okay, cool. Yakuza is more video gamey. Shenmue tries to be more real-life simmy, which means it's slower. Let's see, there are 5 original Xbox games that are backwards compatible right now, not only on the One X, but on the regular too. They're not, Shenmue isn't one of them, though, is it? Are you trying to play Dragon's Lair? Woo. That's classic. Isn't Nintendo the last survivor of a dead race? You mean like, old games publishers? No, EA's been around about as long. Activision's been around as long. I'm trying to think of all the old guard. Because Midway's out. Oh, which sucks. Broderbund is still around, I think. Maxis has been around a really long time. Although Maxis is part of EA, so... Oh, this is cool! Holy shit!
Untold centuries ago.
Oh, the sun, yeah. I didn't know fucking Mercury was a Lion King planet. That's what I mean. Pokemon made them rich and continues to make them rich. But their highlight games, in my opinion, are what keeps gamers into their brand.
The infinite forest.
Absolutely.
Smart.
Ah. Now, Nintendo is a case study in managing brand. Nintendo and Disney are really the only ones. Capcom and Konami, yeah, that's true.
And only the Vex.
Nintendo was a huge publisher before Pokemon, yeah. When the Famicom made them a huge publisher.
Arrival of a single guardian.
Do you have any streaming tips from your years of knowledge and wisdom? Not really, no. I guess, like, learn about the tech behind it to be able to squeeze the most out of the hardware you have. But I'm still trying to do that. Man, this is really pretty. So colorful. Wow. Then I guess don't expect to get rich. Don't let it consume you. Yeah, but I'm looking around, bro. Prince of Persia, KOTOR, Ninja Gaiden, Fusion Frenzy, and Crimson Skies. Okay. That's pretty cool. But now I'm like... Oh! Sup, Artistic Zombie? Oh, little shy guy. That's a year sub type. This area looks like No Man's Sky. Yeah, there are some areas that do. But I'm realizing most of those games you can play on PC and probably scale to 4K with a mod or two. But still, I mean, that is really cool. To me, that's Microsoft really buying into Xbox as a service, not just a product. Of like, okay, we're going to extend our library forward and backward, and that thing you have called an Xbox can play all of it. And that's the thing that like makes Game Pass even better, is when they start including original Xbox and 360 games with the service. I mean, that's like guaranteed revenue, on top of the revenue they're already getting from Xbox Live. So it's really smart. God, it's smart. What a great way to like leverage your past work to get value out of all of the work you've done in your brand in the past and just turn it into cash money. A lot of people want Nintendo to do that. I tend to see why they don't. I think it's like they're making enough or so much money apart from it that there's no reason to rock the boat. And also to make games compete with themselves. Recently introduced the gift option on Xbox. I hear digital refunds are coming soon. Awesome. Does the money made from your Twitch make any considerable difference in your total income actually? Feels like you do this more as a hobby, just from the way you're talking. I treat it as a hobby, but I'm not going to lie. There have been times when the revenue... Significance not the right word, but it's more like I get to save more. I can put more into saving or something like that. It is one of those things where, it does add up. Because some people are unnaturally generous. Other people just chip in a few bucks, but, adds up. That's not why I'm doing it, though. Like, I don't have donation tickers or anything like that. I don't, I do play music like this, but honestly, that is also more of a selfish thing because I like playing music. I like, sharing music. I like rubbing my good taste, in the face of everyone. So they have to enjoy it. And if they don't, I ban them. Thank you, Zulmage. So yeah, I treat it as a hobby, but there has been money. I try to spend that on, like, I guess in my head it makes sense if I feed it back into the stream in some way. So trying to buy hardware to make the stream run better or look better. Buying cool games to show. I don't know. It's stupid to say that in any way it's charity, because I'm just spending money on myself. Anyway, speaking of money that I blow selfishly, Valentine/Valerie, thank you for Sounds like Electric Six had sex with Genesis. That is a fantastic summary. The song is North Star, and the group is Future Islands. Yeah, Dev got it. Thank you for that. All right, let's, yeah, and there were some Prime subs in there too, so thank you for throwing your Amazon money at me. Enjoy that wonderful photo from, like, Forza 2, 3? Whichever one started having custom vehicle skins. God bless them. That means you could get anime and KFC and Durex on your car. Speaking about money I spend selfishly, totally expect you to go in an ad segment about your underwear. Yeah, it's funny how that manner of speech is identical. My ad segues. All right, into the triangle.
Now I see why he's made so many new reflections.
Yes, we've tried and failed to prevent this outcome. Now even our best efforts only slow it. But you must see for yourself.
Moosed. So they turned a planet into a computer, simulating all reality. Cool. Are there any turn-based JRPGs that are somewhat recent that you'd recommend? I have the itch, can't really find any that have that old-school feel. Persona 5.
You there when the traveler woke?
Yes, the triangle is the enemy of the cube.
For good.
8 points in space, not 3.
Now
cube.
Set in motion. Osiris wrote.
Yeah, detonate him. Get my streaming in before I leave for Australia. Because there's gonna be about a week where I won't be able to. Is that Keith David speaking? I think he's in there somewhere, but I don't think that was him. Maybe it was. And that'd be just thinking about it. Man, maybe I could though. If I just have any downtime, take a laptop or something. Hotel internet's probably not good enough to stream if I'm in another time zone. Fully expected you to be grinding Monster Hunter World tonight. Have you not been a fan of it? I just haven't. I don't want to go whole hog into it really. I don't want to get too far ahead either. I'm kind of hoping that we can do a few gameplays of it at work, and then I don't want to be the guy who's like super over leveled and just does everything for everybody. That's not really fun. So, kind of wanted to figure it out with people. Why do these mobs even bother? At this point, you're just making, yeah, they're just making it easier for you to tell you where you need to go. Yep, that is their job. They stand on the path to be little signs. They're like Walmart greeters that I then shoot in the head. Come on. Hey. There. Oh, you. Whatever. I guess I'm going to Triangle. We'll possibly see some funhouse videos of Monster Hunter. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is going to want to play it. That's kind of the catch. I can't make people play stuff they don't want to play. I guess I could ask, but it's not going to be a good video if people aren't into it, you know? So. Whoa, shit! What the fuck? Whatever, it's worth it. How do you feel about gaming industry today? Pros and cons? I think it's largely pro. I'm pretty happy with everything. It's like the thing that I always go back to. I mean, for all the annoying trends that are going on, there are spaces where those trends aren't touched. So like if you're mad about loot boxes, okay, but there are so many games that don't have any loot boxes. Or they have them in the right way. So you can fixate on the 2 or 3 games that are starting to do it the annoying way, or you can just go play something that does it right. And I think for every kind of game, there's a good version of it somewhere on something that's fairly easy to find. Oop! Sarno! Thank you for that sub. And look at these people enjoying their bacon. So hold on. Let me pull up a song for you, Sarno, to celebrate your money. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. I think whatever you're looking for, you can find a good version of it, and it's relatively cheap. On whatever hardware you pretty much want. And the hardware enables a lot of different ways to play. So I really don't have... I can't think of too many like negative things to say about the state of gaming as a whole right now. You said because of the KFC anime girl car picture? Nice. I thought about adding like a little widget to OBS, like a tiny thing in the corner of just a rotating image slideshow of my pictures folder. But there's stuff in there that is not okay. And I don't know where it is. So I've saved off all these photos just as their default name. So it's just a bunch of garbage name files. Nothing's tagged. There's like 50,000 pictures in there. Some of them are like memes and macros that were like edgy internet funny in the early 2000s, and it's just kind of like, it's not okay now. That's one of those things where like, yeah, the times have changed. So I'd have to like do like a Twitch viability check of all of my images, and there's no way that like I ever have time to audit. Just like tab through that many pictures and delete or move the unsafe ones. Alright, this is a pretty radio standard track, but I still like it. Bunch of Something Awful pics? Yes, Detonate. Yes. That is a lion's share of my funny internet pictures database, is a lot of image dumps from Something Awful. Sarno, thanks for the money. And please enjoy this track.
In the middle of the crowd inside my sound, seeing through your eyelids, and I know you like it when the music gets loud. And I never want another. Come back to me, my lover. I never want another. Bring back the summer. Baby, we can get hot, maybe it's a long shot. We should throw it back right now.
Hashtag asks, how does the process work to find sponsors who would be happy to be associated with the content you provide? AG, the Rule 34 stuff on Demo Disc. Demo Disc isn't sponsored, and there's a reason. Typically, sponsors don't need to... Oh yeah, here's a picture of some gentlemen in India wanting you to experience creative MP3 players. I think that came on a creative MP3 player that I bought. Like, it was one of the stock photos on there. But yeah, so sponsors, I mean, they're not going to buy something that has porn on it. So basically, the game is you have content like that to drive up viewership on your channel, and then you have other shows that are more sponsorable. Podcasts, game shows. Gameplays just typically don't get sponsored. It's weird. We tried to pitch it, but I think because of the porn aspect, and just like gameplays in general are not ad friendly. People don't like buying them. They'll buy sponsored, so they'll be like, yes, promote this game, but they won't buy ad space on just a gameplay video, which just doesn't work. I don't know why. So it basically, that doesn't get sponsored. Gameplays typically don't. Now, there was an interesting problem with a sponsor where, like, we had to, like... A sponsor did, like, I referenced Rule 34 in, like, a sponsored tweet. The sponsor Googled it because they didn't know what Rule 34 was, and they saw porn, and they freaked out. And then we had to, like, talk them down and be like, sorry, everything will be super clean. For us, it was like, it was a reference to a reference. It was a reference to something that referenced porn. And I thought it being 2 layers apart was enough, but the client did not feel that way. So, you know, they're paying for something, they're going to get what they want. So, you know, we there are times where you have to back off a little bit, especially when it's sponsored content. And especially considering whatever brand you're working with, so... yeah, that is an issue. And it just requires communication and a little bit of, like... an aspect of what they don't know won't hurt them, as part of it. Of being like, okay, you're going to be on this video, and this video will be clean. It is on a channel with other stuff that's not super clean. But I think advertisers are largely okay with being next to videos, as long as the video itself, the title and thumbnail, isn't offensive. So it's like... it's all about... well, the term for it is optics. Visibility and adjacency. So it's like... if an ad agency's boss can pull up a YouTube channel and see our sponsored video next to a thumbnail with just bare tits on it, they're going to be like, what the fuck is this? But if it's next to, you know, a title and thumbnail that seem okay, they're not going to click through and watch the whole video. So it's just about who's going to freak out over what and how visible or does it have to be. What was it and how long ago was it? I'm not going to tell you, Enzymatic. That is privileged stuff, but that is just an anonymous example. Could you not stream games and have sponsors on the streams like Achievement Hunter, guys? Seems like a relatively low effort way to attract sponsorship. I guess. We don't stream much, though. So, if we did, then maybe that's something Rooster Teeth sales could use, but... it's a bigger... oh, that's kind of cool looking. It's a new enemy.
Go! You're more important than any of us now.
Alright. That's the bad guy.
This is bad. Really, really bad.
That's fine.
We need to work together, all of us. You, me, Osiris, Ikora. If we don't stop...
Who in Funhouse runs that contact with the marketing agencies, or is that a Rooster Teeth thing? It is a Rooster Teeth thing. Rooster Teeth has a sales department and sales coordinators that we work with, and they are the go-between between us and the client.
You there?
So essentially, they'll talk over the deal with the client, reach terms, going back and forth between us and them. We'll basically say, like, this is what we want. These are our criteria. Like, we can... essentially, it's like, we can do this given these things. And it's not like... it's usually not creative, because usually client gets to dictate most of creative. But it's more like, okay, here's the timeline we can hit. Here's the ideas for the content we can make. And then they go to the client. They pitch it. The client says, yes, we want that. They negotiate a rate. They come back to us. It's like, okay, you get these things. What happened to Sanity Not Included? I don't know. I never worked on it. Why doesn't Machinima make videos anymore? I don't know. I don't work there. I couldn't tell you a thing about Machinima's activity or direction. It doesn't seem like... I mean, for a long time, it seemed like there wasn't much of a, wasn't a whole lot of like, intent behind what they were doing, seems like. But, I mean, Joel's smart, and he's I think, running live right now. I'm not actually, I need to ask what he's doing. But Joel definitely has, like, a plan, so hopefully that'll be visible. Do you ever have issues where you want a particular way to shape content, but higher-ups want a certain degree of comedy/sponsorship, and you have to shave down content you want in a video? No, that never happens, Manny. Nope. I mean, it's largely up to us to determine our own ad load. Like, we want to make money. We want good business. So we typically try to figure out how to make content that people want to watch. Make content that can be sponsored. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to make money on YouTube. So we try and entertain all those things equally. Make a balanced and weighted judgments. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right, I passed the
It's a promise.
What are you on about, Eververse?
What can I do for you, Guardian?
Ah, right. Boosh! I got a new ship. Cool, cool, cool.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next.
That's a pink sigil to your transmat
Easy
effects.
math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse.
Well, that's kind of a cool looking thing. Let's see. It's a little bubbly. Ooh, how shiny. That's so gaudy. I think I love it. Yeah, hold on. I want you! Where's that really ridiculous one? Is it this? Yes. Nice. Remember Ed's World? Oh, yeah. Wait, is that the Half-Life one? All of the root fun stick with quality over quantity? Yeah. I mean, I think you're just now starting to see some of the effects of that. It hasn't really kicked in yet. Maybe not until pretty much after we get back from RTX Sydney.
Don't get too distracted by the new setup.
That's probably when, we can start kicking on some bigger ideas, I hope.
Clean up dust, reorganize my inventory. It's not home.
Is there a hacker class? Not that I'm aware of.
Hello, Guardian.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you. Iro camo? Ugh. So gross. Grenades, power weapon.
Yes, yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get
Which
started.
one is the power weapon? This is power, right? Green? Green energy, kinetic energy. Oh, it's that power. Okay, never mind. That's not as... Doesn't seem as interesting. Void. Yeah, abilities recharge faster. That seems good. Oh, wait, I can't... Oh, there we go. I was about to say. Well, look at this ugly-ass color scheme. We can do better.
Let's get started.
Oh, I mean, I can just go all perps up and down. That's kind of cool, I guess. Come on, give me something good. That's not bad. A little carbon fiber action. Looks like Metal Gear Solid 3 camo. Any plans for something similar to Inside Gaming Daily? Not really, no.
By all means. Let's get started.
The no... Oh, that's nice. Shiny. I mean, the no is there. They're doing their own thing, so... It just became, like, complicated to, divide our attention between our own channel, making our own content, and then also making something for somebody else's channel, and sort of having to coordinate with the production flow and not stepping on each other's content and stuff like that.
What do you think?
I don't know what I think. Alright. What do I have to do now? Dismantle valuable scout rifles. Hey, this is the time. Excellent. This is when I was supposed to hold on to all these scout rifles. Now I can finally get rid of all this shit. Hey!
Let's get you back out there.
Still need more data. What is this all about? Airborne SMG kills. Okay. I don't think I have a submachine gun. Oh, I do. Alright. Easy enough. What's up, Kala? What happened to Crunch Time? I don't know. I didn't make that show. What do you mean what happened to it? As far as I know, they made it. And then it was made. And then people can watch it.
Lost too much when the Red Legion hit us.
Unless there's something about it that I'm not familiar with. You guys working on the next installment of Tug Nugget Cinematic Universe. I'm sure we'll go back to it eventually. Like, we're just waiting for a game to have the framing device. I was playing a game of Overwatch today. I made support. I hate the amount of crap I deal with from crappy teammates. I now know your struggles. That's team games. That's team anything, it seems like. What was Machinima? Even when you guys were working there, I still had no idea what they were because of the different shows and content they would make. I always felt very scattered. Oh, it was super scattered. There was no one there with an idea of what it should be, or at least everyone had different ideas. I mean, it was a network.
Thank you. Yes.
It was a network that signed up a lot of channels.
Symbols, right? Warlocks, Titans, Dead Orbit, Iron Banner. Catch you later.
So the disparity in content was just because there was a lot of different stuff made in that network. So the idea of a network is all in collective bargaining. It's the thing that sort of people got mad at Jimmy Kimmel for being able to do. It's that one channel by itself may not be enough to sell Coke. It's like, oh, you get 2,000 views? Great, Coke doesn't care. But if that channel is part of a network of 500 channels, and suddenly you can sell Coke on, we're going to run your ads on all this content that we've vetted and approved to meet these guidelines, and it hits this demo, and we're going to sell across all these channels, then you can hit bigger deals and split a share of bigger profits, of more revenue. That's the idea. But the problem usually ends up being that you sign up a bunch of people to the network, your salespeople suck and can't sell anything, or anything they sell is so restrictive you can't make any content people want to watch about it, and they execute it so poorly that the client usually ends up getting frustrated and bailing anyway. Or the manner of content was not communicated, so it's like they sell something and then tell you to make terrible content, and you're just like, no, you didn't ask me what we could make or wanted to make anyway.
It's the end of everything. I thought after the Red War we'd get a bit of a break. I'm not giving up yet. If nothing else, the Vex are methodical. They'd have a schematic of the forest, a map, and that map will show where Panoptes is. There's only one place they could possibly store that much data.
I need that data. Stupid hand cannons.
You have questions?
Rooster Teeth seems to be a rare beast. Yeah, it's I think it's largely because, one, they make content. There was internal content at production at Machinima, but the greenlighting process was horrible.
Joy and merriment.
It's basically like whoever could... No one had a fix on the audience. No one really understood the audience, so no one knew what content would work. So it was just a bunch of people sort of getting their passion projects in where there was free money. A bunch of old dudes who don't understand the gamer audience or the internet audience at all, greenlighting shit that they thought was good. Or like greenlighting ego pieces. They all wanted to like be cable TV, so they kept greenlighting TV style content that was just awful. And either not giving it the money it needs because they didn't have it, or not having the editing talent or the directing talent or any talent to achieve what they wanted or what they apparently wanted. But Rooster Teeth started making that content, so they demonstrated an aptitude to make and select that content. They still don't run a network. I mean, they have the Let's Play network, but that's smaller. So it's like they haven't hit the scaling problem that a lot of networks hit, where they have to employ too many people to maintain the network to make any money off of it. Doesn't seem like there's a good break even there, which is one of those things of why YouTube wants to automate everything so they can keep more of the money. Has there been any sexual harassment yet? Man, you were just asking all of the most probative, like, non-diplomatic questions you possibly can. What do you mean, at Rooster Teeth? I don't know that I could fucking talk about that shit. I hope not, but I'm certainly not going to tell you if there has been. Jeez. That's not an okay thing to ask. Yeah. I don't know, like... I'm not sure what kind of answer you're hoping for. I mean, you're cool to ask questions, but just... You know, be aware of the implication of what you're sending out when you ask stuff. Oh! Cool. Alright, hold on. Let me get out of here. Are you guys doing anything for PAX East? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, Count Chocula. Yeah, I'm chipping away at the DLC. I don't know how long it is, really. Oh boy, they're sending me to IO now. Neat. The future. What's the deal with Rooster Teeth and full screen? I don't know what you mean. Full Screen owns Rooster Teeth. They bought them. So Full Screen is like the parent company, but it's the internet. What do you mean, Silver? Do you think you can get on the internet and say whatever you want? I mean, you can. It's one of those things. Freedom of speech, but that means there's consequences too. You watch the Boston E-League Major, or do you pay attention to CSGO esports at all? I saw people talking about it, but I don't really like watching Counter-Strike. I mean, it's cool. I feel, that feels great. I'm glad that Counter-Strike has such a good great following, and I'm glad that it was such a good moment. But it sounded pretty great. It sounded like an insane match. One for the record books. 'Twas a joke. No, it wasn't. So Silver, sorry, I don't mean to dog on you, but there's something different from a joke and regretting saying something out loud. You cannot go in reverse and say it was a joke when you just regretted saying it. A joke has craft, a joke has intent, and a joke has a punchline. That had none of them, so that's another thing you don't get to do. Sorry, man.
Are you sure there's a map of the Infinite Forest here?
If the Vex are trying to reshape the future, the pyramid
But it's cool.
is part of the plan.
I don't want to stifle conversation at all. It's just there's ways to do it. Whoa! Let's see here. Oh, 5 minutes timeout. Yeah. Don't take it. I mean, don't want to make it out to be like you don't seem like a bad guy. It's just, you know, diplomacy's a thing. But it's cool, man. You're still welcome here. It's alright.
Welcoming party.
Forkbat saying, what's your least favorite part of your job? Or is there consumer-facing culture that you can't talk about the cons alongside the pros? No, I mean, there's times when my job is a job.
You get the shortcuts.
Sagira, I know we didn't one another on the best of terms.
Ooh.
You led the group that exiled my guardian.
Oh,
I didn't like it.
There's some story going on here.
But people weren't ready to hear what Osiris was saying back then.
It wasn't just his prophecies. He never understood.
He was a real asshole.
Warlock, and being the smartest person in the room.
Yeah, he's Rick.
Osiris has changed. You're still the same by the book Ikora, I remember.
Bitch!
I'm not so sure about that.
I don't like hand cannons. It seems like I kill things slower, regardless. But yeah. I mean, my job can be pretty fucking stressful. And so, a lot of the times there's like you'll have just a shitty job to do. You'll have to like make a sales thing that has all these restrictions. You got to deal with all this back and forth shit. You got to deal with bitchy ass clients. It's like sometimes that sucks. What was the idea of Funhouse TV? I'm not sure what you mean. It was just a way for us to kind of experiment. A place to put maybe ideas that aren't full videos, sketches and spontaneous things. A sort of active place for fans to hang out if they wanted to. The item rifle you could have chosen was super good. Yeah, but oh, that's right. I need to get air kills with an SMG. Damn it, Hobgoblin. I think that counted. How many? How's that thing doing? Ugh! Oh, 50, okay. We technically worked in the same system, actually. I interned for a company that's owned, I'm pretty sure, by the same T2 on full screen. Oh, Chernin? Or Otter? Yeah, the money... The money does tend to, like, spread around. Oh, that's gonna be real annoying. There's a solar subclass that lets you shoot while gliding. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. This won't take too long, I don't know. It seems like I'll be able to knock it out fairly quickly.
Like Ikora was right.
Just be a lot of hopping. Yep. I'm already 5th of the way there.
Does receive data from the forest. I've got the location.
Wondered how many people are going to get offended by today's Canadian video? I don't know. That's one of those things, like, what's there to get offended at? It's not even like we did the easy stereotypes. Destiny. I'm Canadian, thought the Canadian vid was funny. Yeah, it's like, there's negative stereotypes, and then there's just like weird, dumb stereotypes? I don't know. Your Anakin cosplay triggered the fuck out of me? What do you mean? Because of how cool it was?
Program that warp gate. It should get us close to the conflux.
Conflux boys. Ow. This music's pretty cool. Damn it. Damn you, tiny ass fucking magazine clip. Whatever the trigger discipline word for that is. You have to be higher than them, not just in the air? Oh. Really? Huh. Just use that Anakin glove in everyday life. You're right. I mean, it was for kids, so it's like really tiny. I was hoping that that would read in the video well. I don't know if it did or not. You're just trying to hit me. Just trying to hit me as hard as you can. Stop it. Oh, I'm out of energy. Shit. Whatever. God damn. Technical term is battery? Oh, I guess you're right, yeah. Shoot them in their little tummies.
Calculations are ready.
Man, that music is awesome.
All you gotta do is jump through the hoop.
Man, I just died that. Ah. I guess I should have realized I'm gonna be leveling here and getting better equipment and shit.
Well, that didn't work as well as I expected.
I wish you had a bit with sand or something. Take you to the beach and get super triggered. Freak out. That's a really good idea. Yeah.
Ikora, here's a secret. No one.
I mean, if anything, I felt bad because after I watched a lot of interviews with Hayden Christensen, I was like, he actually seems like a cool dude. Like, normal. Genuine. I'm like, well, I guess I gotta make fun of something. Damn it. So wait, does that mean I can you be on the ground and shoot down at enemies? Does that count as airborne? Why risk it? Damn it. There. How are we doing? Ooh, 25. Half, half, half. And all the Revenge of the Sith behind the scenes stuff, he was really funny. That's interesting. Yeah, he just seemed like a kind of a normal dude. He actually seemed kind of nervous in interviews and stuff. It was kind of cute. I didn't mind him in that movie where he could teleport. Oh, Jumper? I actually never saw that. That's pretty. This is a pretty thing. This is a pretty space right now. He's going to Wake with Jessica Alba. Cool. Behold, I am the network protector. Are you trying to watch pornography? Please don't. Please don't do that here. We don't do that here. We have a nice space. Please don't do that. Oh, shit. Fuck. What? Ah! Hey! This was unexpected. Oh, okay. What's going on? Is that an Osiris? Ow! No, it was a dead body. All right.
Must be cloaking it.
You can stand on a pillar over them and it'll count. You're kidding me. Weird. All right. Do you watch other YouTubers in your free time and who? Not really, no. I should. If I had more free time, I probably would.
We've got incoming.
Typically, I'll just put on like a stream in the background. I really should though. Like, I'm behind on Sugar Pine. I'm behind on Couch Hop. I really should just like put that shit on in the background. Catch up on stuff. I feel bad that I don't watch my coworkers' content. I should. They make good stuff. This stuff really counts? Maybe. Yeah, it really does. Weird. I think. Oh, the Darth Vader hallway scene? Ah. Oh, yeah. I must murder another cube. Kills me every time. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, cube. Give me a chance to pledge my allegiance and I will do so.
The map's not here. I don't understand.
Keep looking.
Wait, I've got something.
Coordinates for a node.
Really like that movie Push a while back. Was hoping to get a sequel or a series. Actually sent Netflix a customer service a request for it. I'm not familiar with that. What's it about? Push? Oh, that's weird. Oh. Looks like a cotton candy ship. Alright, where are we going now? Boink. Oh, okay. I want more Funhouse Life videos, like the documentary of how Elise stole the fridge. Yeah, the problem is that stuff can be a little disruptive. It's tough when you're in the middle of doing something and then someone just points a camera at you and they're like, be funny, do a bit right now. It's easier if there's more warning, but that's something I always struggle with like Sugar Pine will show up and there's cameras everywhere and I'm like, I was thinking about email. I wasn't in funny mode. Not that I ever have a funny mode, but you know what I mean. Chernin owned the company I interned at, so you're technically coworkers. Interesting. Yeah, I guess if you follow the DNA, because Chernin, I think, is part owner of the holding company that now owns Fullscreen. So yeah. Push had the guy who played Captain America in it.
Red Legion activity on Mercury.
Oh, same that did Lucky Number 11? Well, hell yeah, I'm on board now. Cool. 2 young Americans with special abilities must race to find a girl in Hong Kong before a shadowy government organization called Division does. Cool. Chris Evans, Dakota Fanning. I always, like... Dakota Fanning seems like a really great actress. Who hit really early. But was really, really good. So, seems like she's been getting more roles lately, which is awesome. That's cool. I'll have to check that out. That's on Netflix, huh? 2009. Yeah. Want them to make a live-action Akira? It's like push times 10. Man. A live-action Akira would be wild. I don't know if it could survive a translation like that. Alright, go forward as usual, I guess. Approach the Infinite Forest Gateway. Peace out, losers. What is this? Can you just not shoot that? Huh. Who was that in desktop? Uh-oh. I don't know. Hopefully not something too terrible. What would happen to Rooster Teeth and Funhouse if Fullscreen went out of business for some reason? I think what would probably happen is if Fullscreen fell on hard times, they would sell Rooster Teeth. So, we would have new owners, Rooster Teeth would have new owners, or Rooster Teeth would buy itself back, which may happen. So then it would be independent again. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's possible that Rooster or that Full Screen could dismantle Rooster Teeth, but I don't know why they would ever do that. Because Rooster Teeth earns money. Like if you're a profitable business, there's always an option. Somebody will always want to buy you. I think. I guess Full Screen is as healthy as the channels they own? I don't know. I don't either, to be honest. I don't know any of the numbers for Full Screen side of things. So,
Even if he makes a million copies of himself, I don't think he'll find
oh boy.
it. We need that map.
Shit! Made your point a little while back about the difference between magazines and clips. Think of it like this. Most weapons, revolvers notwithstanding, use magazines in some form, whether internal or external, to hold rounds. But not all weapons use clips to load magazines. Clips just put bullets into a weapon, magazines hold them. Source, the internet. Alright. Yeah, I never learned the difference between the two. Would you recommend Ghost in the Shell movie? I love the concept, but it got bogged down in some controversy. I've always been curious about the movie. It's okay. It's not great. It's not bad, though. I think they Americanized the story a little bit. They took out, like, a lot of the really creepy and interesting elements of what Ghost in the Shell typically is. They made it, like, digestible, as I guess the word I would say. Jesus. So, I mean, it's not a bad movie. Blade Runner's way better. Jesus. So if you want, like, cool, creepy sci-fi, Blade Runner's absolutely the way to go. Fuck. Damn it. Leave me alone. Fuck. Damn Scion back there? How close am I? Very close. Alright. Fuck. But it's worth watching. I mean, might as well rent it once. Doesn't hurt. It's pretty. There's some real pretty fucking Neo-Tokyo skylines and stuff. Yes, it's music. These are good musics. Fuck. Jesus, the bolt spread on this is crazy. Damn it! Ow! There. Yeah, got it. Alright, don't have to worry about that anymore. Ah! What? They're bad dogs, Brent. CG Sean Young is enough for me? Huh? Well, they're one of those weird out of context things I get to look over and read. Blade Runner was the best movie best seen in theaters? So pretty? Yeah. Won't lie about that. I feel like that's going to be a sort of an AV testing movie for a long time. Like, I just got a new TV, let's see how it looks. Yo, bring up Blade Runner. What's your favorite Funhouse series to make? I really like playing Earth Defense Force. That's just fun to play. Let's see. I really like making the podcast. It's really fun to just sit and talk with people about cool stuff. Shoot the shit, joke a little bit. Get different perspectives on things. Hey. Ass. Hole. What kind of comedy movies am I into? I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily have a comedy type. Like I really liked the other guys. I thought that was a really well done comedy. I mean, it's super funny. I like Ghostbusters, though. I don't know. My taste in comedies is weird, I guess. Because I'll really like stuff that people insist is bad. I'm like, well, I laughed. I laughed and had a good time, so I don't quite get what I'm missing here. But like saw Keanu and I was like, it's okay. It's kind of an internal smile. I never really laughed out loud at all. Would you consider The Nice Guys comedy? So that's weird. I wouldn't know. It's like a comedic. It's like a comedic drama. Kind of like a slightly lighthearted, more lighthearted Lethal Weapon. Like people say Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is comedy. I'm like, it's not really. I don't know. Favorite joke moment from each Funhouse member during open house. Oh, jeez. I'm not sure, Sarno. You're man. I can't remember it all. I mean, Sex Swing. The invention of Sex Swing is pretty awesome, just because of everything it led to. That was fun. But yeah, apart from that, I don't know that like I can remember to even categorize all the individual bits. Yeah, that is a good open house question, though. I guess I gotta get up there. Guess I gotta get up there, huh? Oh my god, they're still shooting at shit over there. I'm just trying to avoid everybody. I got time for this shit. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right. Anything Peak ever does or says. He is incidentally such a great foil on that show. I see The Hitman's Bodyguard. No. Check out the live-action drama version of Death Note that's on Crunchyroll.
That loop. The simulation of the recent past.
I don't know. I have seen. I did watch a live-action Death Note a long time ago that was horrible. Just absolutely horrible. I hated it. It's the only movie I've ever walked out of the theater for. But this was like in 2009, 2010. All those Will Ferrell movies are so fucking funny. Semi-Pro, Other Guys, Step Brothers are all hilarious. Yeah, so I haven't seen like Talladega Nights. I haven't seen Blades of Glory. I haven't seen a lot of the Will Ferrell comedies. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Shinkapinka. Thank you for the Prime sub. Hey, Prime sub, hey. Yeah, I don't know. I probably think they were funny. I thought Hot Rod was pretty funny. Even if it was sort of a repackage of a bunch of Lonely Island, or some Lonely Island bits. It wasn't really like a greatest hits or anything, but... There's that music again. Wait, why do I have to go this way? What the? Oh. I gotta kill this guy? Damn it. Did you find Cabin in the Woods? It was good. That's weird. I remember watching it and being like, yeah, okay. But I was like, yeah, that's cool, I guess. That's pretty smart. But I don't remember, like, it revolutionizing my world in the way it did some people. Oh, Walk Hard. Yeah, I need to... There's a lot I haven't seen. Which is stupid, right? Like, I work in comedy. I should watch that shit. If for no other reason than it'll, like, give me some new perspectives. But here I am, just fucking watching Passions on YouTube again. At some point, that's gonna, like... I think it's already starting to bite me in the ass a bit. The narrow and meaningless breadth of media that I consume. Oh! Tricks! Masterminds was filmed in your hometown? That was one with Patrick Stewart, right? It was like Toy Soldiers, but with the internet. I remember that movie. I watched that when I like hung out with my friend. Because he had a gaming PC and the internet. I remember, like... He was a cool dude. I liked hanging out with him. We played Turok and fucking Kingsfield. All night. He had a computer with the fucking toaster screensaver. Watched a lot of screensavers while like eating ice cream sandwiches. This was like the best thing you could do when you're 12 years old. Watch a screensaver of some dude mowing the lawn, eat ice cream, and then go play Turok 2. Actually, I think it was Turok 1. And then play Kingsfield for an hour and have no idea what the hell you're doing. Gotten hooked up with the early copy of Shadow of the Colossus by chance? I'm really looking forward to the PS4 release. No. I haven't really asked, though. I don't think I... No, I guess I do know someone in PR at Sony, but... I don't know. Personally, I'm not just dying for it. I played Shadow of the Colossus when it came out. I beat it. I feel like I'm good. Also, like... I haven't finished Last Guardian, so why would I play through the HD version of a game I've already played through when there's a version of it that I haven't played? And I know they're not the same game, but, you know. I would play something new before I replay something I've already played. At least I should, I don't know. Yeah, levels. Man, these beats, though. What about Logan Lucky? I haven't seen it yet.
Look at that.
I really want to, though. I mean,
That has to be the map.
I adore the entire cast.
Forest is a doomsday machine, but when you see it like this, it's almost beautiful.
Sorry, Royal Tenenbaums? Yeah. I mean, that movie's special. Every Wes Anderson movie is special. That one's pretty fucking great. I'm really excited for... Was it Island of Dogs? Man. Although Wes Anderson's another good thing, like, people classify his work as comedy for some reason. And some of his stuff... Oh. Cool, that was kind of cool.
And he's gonna be worse.
Huh. Little boss humor there for you. Oh boy, where are you going? Great. Shit! What? I didn't know lasers were gonna pop up there. Oh well. Okay, so they do warn you a little bit. Shit, what? God, stop spawning harpies! Distracting me. Alright. As soon as I reload, you're gonna get it. There, jeez. Alright, where are you, buddy? Come on, my little robot pal. Oh, I gotta go through here. Morning Wood! Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you for your delightful presence. It's always good to have a pinch of Morning Wood.
He's going for the map. Hurry.
What? Oh. I wasted a rocket on him. Fuck. Hey. There. Not today, Valus Thune. Just passing through? Well, thank you. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for tagging me up with some sweet Jeff Bezos cash. Some Bezo bucks. Some Twitch tips. Because for Logan Lucky was the main reason? Yeah, it's just everybody awesome in one movie. Hey! Hey! I can't stand there because of the lasers. Fuck, you dead. Give me your gear. Give me your loot. Oh. I guess we're done. Give me that ball. Haven't watched too much Destiny 2. Is this a strike? I mean, I guess it could be at some point, but no, for right now, it's just a story mission. Did they turn story missions into strike missions in Destiny 2? No.
The map's too big.
Hey, Fork Bat. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling great.
Constantly. I need more processing power.
Had a fun morning. Took a shower, feeling comfy. Planning on streaming anything with the other Funhouse team. You mean other people on Funhouse? I do, but not at the moment. If, wait, what am I supposed to do? I thought that was it. There we go. Alright. If we just so happen to play multiplayer stuff, then sometimes I'll stream it, but that's not something I force. I checked out the trial story mission, so I didn't get this far. The game's so damn pretty. Shiz, that's the reason I'm playing. This is a pretty ass game, and I like seeing it. And I'm kind of okay, just playing it, you know, like expansion to expansion. Just to see the prettiness. It's that good. And it runs so well on PC. Man, I'm happy with this. Or I'm happy with how this game turned out on PC. So yeah, I'm not sure how much DLC is left. I get the feeling it's probably one more mission. And then I think I'll switch over to Mega Man. Knock down another one. Oh yeah, it's already 8. Oof. Actually, that might be it for the stream. I started late, I forget. Yeah, I think that'll probably be it. I'll just do something else. I gotta prepare for the work week. Live forever! Make dinner. All sorts of fun things. I would like to play more Overwatch. How's the new Office Space? It's getting there. Not fully moved anywhere yet, so it's kind of this weird halfway point where I'm working on a PC that probably won't stay at, so I don't really have like a new... Finally kind of started setting up a more permanent workspace.
That class of Vex Mind should provide the processing power you need.
Great. We'll find it and take its brain.
Eh. Awesome. Sorry about earlier. Not been the best at reading social situations. I thought my comment was in line with Funhouse humor, but it wasn't. Sorry. I mean, yeah. It may be in certain circumstances, but that's the thing. Context is key. Context is key. Also, like, it's tough to think, like, you'll see somebody say something,
I think we're on the right track.
and you think it's okay to, like, repurpose that in other situations, but there's a difference between, like, a video where it's a known frame that we're joking about something or not being serious, and it's another story to, like, when people they can't hear your tone of voice and they don't know who you are, and you haven't really communicated in any other way that you are joking, to say something and then be like, oh, I thought it was okay. I can see why you might think it's okay, but there are a lot of intangibles to that can change it from circumstance to circumstance. Well, that's okay. It's an easy mistake to make. It's tough because, yeah, so much Funhouse comedy revolves around being rude or saying the wrong thing. That it can set weird examples. Damn it, what? Oh, I can't. Same situation got me neened from Adam Ellis's chat. Banned, you mean? Well, so you have some experience. Yeah? I mean, use those, maybe use those, circumstances to calibrate what you say and in what circumstances. Because clearly now you have a couple of examples about where you misjudged. Haven't been on here in a while. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing though. You'll never go wrong taking it slow. You'll never ever go wrong observing. So, what's the old adage, lurk more? Not to be a dick about it, but it's usually good advice in any social situation to see what the temperature of the room is. If other people are saying stuff like that, it must be okay. Sometimes it's still even not. But it doesn't hurt to sorta...
Oh no. We found you once. You're not getting away.
Sorta sit back and read the room a little bit. Alright, what am I doing? Oh. Still running. I gotta shoot his ass. His robo ass. I was wondering why the Bungalow Boys didn't help fill out the Overwatch League roster. I don't know. I don't produce that show. I think that would be cool. We have, yeah, we have enough players to do a 6-stack. So I don't know. I don't know. But it's not my job to do that. I don't actually know whose it is, but I'm just happy I get to play Overwatch on the clock. I am cool with anything. Oops!
This is our processor. I just need to connect it to the Vex network.
Mind core.
Near the well of echoes.
I don't think I could stream snipe me in Overwatch because we're on the other sides of the USA. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Kala. We should be Battle.net friends though. Then you can easily stream snipe me and kill me a bunch. Have you guys filmed the Leviathan raid? I don't remember right now. No, I don't think any of us have done it yet. And that's kind of what this is in service of. I just want to plow through the DLC. Yeah, Kala, it's tough for me to add people on Battle.net. You know, being internet famous and all. I basically have 1 million requests stacked up, and I don't know who's who. I guess if your name is your name, it'd probably be easy to figure it out, but... What if it's somebody trying to impersonate the real Kala? Friend request just sitting here, chilling in your inbox. I don't look at it that much because it's jammed full of people who love me and want to be my close and personal friend. Ah, stop shooting me. Get out of here! Ah. Huh. Had you? Alright, I'll look. I'll look. Whoa! That stuff though, I tell myself I don't want to start, like, doing preferential treatment or whatever. I don't know, people can get weird.
Get me to the conflux and I'll plug in the process.
This is so, like, not a thing that's worthy of even considering because I'm not, like, a super megastar, but the one thing I don't want to happen is for people, like, gossip about preferential treatment or whatever. I don't know. I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care. I should just do whatever I want. Fucking... people on the internet get away with far creepier shit than adding people to their friends lists. Make your butthole clap. God, I need to look up those chat logs again. What's it like living in Southern California? It's great. I really enjoy it. It's always, the weather's always really nice. There's tons of, like, food and drink and music and art. There's, like, always stuff to do. People are pretty chill. California State is a pretty cool state to live in. It's like, it's pretty liberal, you know? We got that, fucking medicinal weed shit going, or sorry, no, it's, fucking straight up recreational weed is cool. That's something that would just never happen in Texas. Probably not in my lifetime. You can buy booze in a grocery store. Places tend to not have a washer dryer in the unit though, so that's kind of a bummer. But or air conditioning because it's always nice. So sometimes it gets warm in the summer, but whatever. Not as warm as Texas. It's got Disneyland. These are all great things that it has. So I enjoy it. It's good for me, and I like dense cities. I'd rather be surrounded by stuff
This does the trick.
than be in the middle of nowhere. I gotta wait. Do you think off-topic or RT podcast with weed would be banned? Banned? No, I don't think so. I mean, that's filmed in Texas, so that would be a problem. We could probably do one. And I just think it would be, like, awkward and boring content, to be
You
honest.
found the code that created Panoptes. You could use the Infinite Forest against the Vex.
Yes. We go back to the moment that led to Panoptes, run time forward, and use that.
RT versus Smosh Games, can that happen? Probably could. Didn't something like that happen in Gauntlet Season 2? I don't know.
You know, you're not the same Ikora I remember.
Is there any place in Southern California that isn't extremely expensive to live in? Yeah, Ninja Pups. There's tons of just smaller, more suburban towns. I want to be in LA. So, you know, there's certain overhead that comes with that. If it's like, if it's dense and prized real estate, there's going to be more competition for it. So. Weirdest booze rolls have you experienced in America? Being from Wisconsin, it always shocks me how strict other states are. I mean, I'm only familiar with Texas and California. Texas had some weird shit where you had to, like, you had to sign up for a club to be able to drink in certain restaurants. It was like a...
We use the Infinite Forest against the Vex, or...
Is this like the last level, maybe? I don't know.
Calculating where to
So, like, you had to sign this form, and then they'd serve you wine. It was just odd.
the right time.
They'd swipe your driver's license and sign you up for their drinking club, and that was like some loophole where you could actually serve booze with food. I remember that liquor stores had to separate their beer and wine and liquor sections, because, like, you couldn't sell liquor on Sunday, but you could sell wine or something like that. So, like, a lot of liquor stores had this giant shutter that they'd have to slam down in the middle of the store to separate it so half of it could be open on certain days.
The Vex will know they're most vulnerable here.
So that was a little awkward.
Will be well defended.
Thanks for being so responsive to chat. No worries, Silver. That's why I stream. I like talking with people. I wonder, though. Sometimes I wonder if, like, being that accessible and open reduces my sellability. Or if it's like... So, like... I stream a fair amount, and I'm pretty open and accessible to people when I do stream. But, like, James, Adam, Bruce, they don't stream as much, but when they do stream, they get, like, way more viewers. So is it like it's more of a rare occurrence? And, by the way, I'm also fully convinced that they're just more funny and more likable than I am, so I get that. And I don't think there's much that's going to change that. It's not a, and it's definitely not a jealousy thing. For me, it's just kind of seeing the math and wondering how that works out with human behavior, like in reverse. What makes one thing more interesting or pull more eyeballs than anything else? That's all it is. It's not a comparison thing at all. So I don't know. Why is Peter Dinklage a woman? Because I crammed my ghost into a machine that put the woman ghost in it. If that makes sense. Another one of these sequences, huh? I'm just gonna run through. There doesn't seem to be much reason to stop and fight things. Rocket Punch and RT collab? Thoughts? Hey, maybe? You're just listing two things. What about apple and cheese? Thoughts? It's more complicated than that. But sure. I mean, any kind of collaboration is usually a good idea. What is this? Why are you sparkling? Alright. Oh. How the fuck do I go? Why did that send me over here? What do you want from me? God damn it. Fine. God. What? You're gonna make me shoot all these things now? Not happy. Ooh. 2-year sub hype. Oh! Really? Oh, Radspeak. Cool. Thank you. You're too hard on yourself? No. So that's the thing, though. It's not about me being hard on myself. It's just more about me trying to intuit why people like certain content. And, you know, I think that's a factor. Everyone has a preference. For me, all of you have fairly similar senses of humor. However, yours and James's humor is just funnier to me. Like, I'm sure how Adam and Bruce are funnier to others. Yeah, that makes sense. How it's not a personal thing, it's just talent, or, preference. That's fine, too. Yeah, I don't equate, high viewership to, like, more worth, if that makes any sense. It's more just like, oh, I wonder why. That's really all it is. Oh, you live in the San Fernando Valley? Nice. Is that the one that's north or east of LA? I don't know. I rewatched James and Elisa streams, but I watch your streams live pretty consistently. Yeah, Carmel, I've seen you in chat quite a bit. Let's see. Is it this? I think it's this. Make sure that that's muted. Yeah, I feel like this. I feel like something a little different. This is actually was recommended by a viewer. I don't recall which one, but regardless, thank you for the 2 years of subs. Great Radsby. Man, your name is great. It always has been great. So thank you. Please enjoy this track. For those asking, the track name is Pork Soda by Glass Animals. So thank you for that. And also, Ninja Kill Bunny just subbed with a $5 sub. Thanks for that. Let me find a track for you. Do you have a Spotify I can take a look at? Adam Dial? There is one that I think Chris updates. Did Destiny crash? No, I'm playing subpipes for people that threw money at me. So, Dap Dude, I'll be back to Destiny very shortly. But in the moment, I am showering beats upon those who have laid their tithes at my feet. Silver. Does the ad mention increase the chance of a mention? I mean, maybe incidentally, but I try to read everybody's chat. The at mention just makes it red, so it highlights it. If you want me to spell out to you the exact mechanism to get my attention, I'm probably not going to do that. Because it's also kind of an odd thing. Tell me exactly how to make you respond to me every time. It doesn't quite work that way. My bad again about last night with a compliment. Dude, I forget sometimes you can try doing something nice, but it comes across as a dick. Or have it not be good, so my apologies against her. No, that's okay, MKL. I don't even remember what you're referencing, so it's cool. Then I will keep doing that. All right, you do you. Scorpio Servo, thank you for the Prime sub. But Ninja Kill Bunny, you got a real sub, so let me play you a track. You guys saw the magic. You guys saw a crossfade now. Because OBS doesn't have crossfading of audio sources. It's weird. Oh, I died. Whatever. You couldn't see if these beta? Yeah, I mean, it's open. I thought. Shit, it's the same one. That doesn't go anywhere. Oh, there. Derp. Okay. We tried recording a video for it, but it wasn't working too good when we were trying to play it, so we had connection problems. Here we go. Oh! Dude trying to throw up his gang signs. Oh, it's closed beta? Oh, oops. Well, then yeah, we got into it. Tried to play it, didn't work. Couldn't connect to each other. That's a bummer. I mean, I like the idea of it a lot. If that game works out, if it plays out the way that they want it to, that could be really fun. Get out of my way. Didn't pull the old AH method and keep trying for an hour to get into a game? We didn't have an hour. We had other things to record, so...
But you and Ikora have given us a chance to actually surprise them. That's impressive.
Yeah, we sadly don't have the time to sit around for an hour and just smashing the same menu over and over again. We work for... yeah, take it up a nacho. That's a great name, by the way. I didn't want to put it like that. I mean... I think we just get restless easier.
Top of that tower and download the algorithm before the Vex create the infinite forest.
Man, this music. Gosh, this is pretty. Out of my way, assholes. This text is nice. It can be. There are times when it is nice. It also depends on where you are. Texas is so huge.
Anticipate everything. They have automated intruder countermeasures here.
Huh.
They'll react and block whatever.
That's kind of cool. Like different looking. Just changing the models of the enemies helps a little bit. Uh oh, I'm sorry, Cube. I didn't mean to do this. Thinking about getting a first membership? Is there a way to tell RT I'm supporting Funhouse directly with it? Yes. So either when you sign up, there's going to be a drop down for like a referral, or just type in Funhouse as your referral code. First time watching, by the way, and I have to say I love the engagement. You're my favorite Funhouse member. Well, thank you. You're my favorite new Twitch name of the day. Ow. Man, they really do send you through murdering a lot of cubes. I'm not happy about that. That's a little disappointing. Oh. I'm sorry, Cube. They made me do it. God, they're training me to hate cubes. You won't regret it. Can't click on a video link. Sorry. Streaming video games. Thank you, Nacho. Jesus, you didn't have to throw money at me just because I was nice to you. But I guess that's how it works. Yeah, that's a sub-hype. Oh, shit. Here comes all the money! This is it. This is it. I'll finally be Twitch rich. I'll buy that house I could never afford. Do like a streaming marathon. I bravely decided... Man, I hope it's not an offensive wallpaper, please. Okay, nope, it's just Final Fantasy XIV. Like 1.0. Which is, not good. Yeah, need to keep streaming. You're right. Just gotta stay up 24 hours. Gotta get that house money. You guys need to bravely put me in a house because I play video games. That's what you need to do for me. That is our agreement. I will bravely play video games all day, and then you pay for me to stay alive. Talking about your sense of humor is like your humor is great, and you were talking about not actually being funny in terms of your actual sense of humor as opposed to your video persona. Just a problem sometimes where I'm aggressively nice, I guess. Been working on it. Didn't think it was a big deal. Just wanted to make sure. Happy everything's good. Everything's good, man. Yeah, I know I'm relentlessly self-deprecating. Mostly because I feel like if I allow myself to celebrate something I've done, that I might get complacent or get lazy, or that I'll stop. It's tough. I think it's tough to both feel satisfaction at something that you allow yourself to believe you've done well, but also look for things to improve and improve them. But also be satisfied with how it went. Like, it's weird. How's OBS as a streaming tool? It's great. It's free. It's free and incredibly functional. It's got a lot of stuff it can do. And it's getting better and better all the time. Although, lately it has been a little strange. I'm not super fond of the fact that it will drop frames if the GPU is under load. I feel like that wasn't the case before. And now it sure is. So... But all right, Nacho, you need a track, and I'm feeling dub, I'm feeling reggae, I'm feeling chill. So please enjoy this track and take it up a Nacho. I don't know why, but whenever I listen to that music, I always imagine just two dudes in a delivery truck, and they're just like bumping around town, just chilling out, eating hot dogs, and just being like, hey, what's up? And they'll like drive up to a place, and they'll deliver some stuff, they'll get back in, and they'll just be cruising around. Like they're surrounded by stress and people moving quick, but they're just kind of doing their own thing. Just, and then like people are honking at them, and they're like, yeah, whatever. Just being like crazy chill, but it's in the middle of like dense urban stuff. That's what it always reminds me of. Because it's like got that... It's got that slow kind of reggae dub beat, which is kind of like relaxed, but it's still kind of turned up. Listen to Commenters? I have, yeah. To me, Commenters was always a little more, what's the word? Like vaporwavy? Atonal? And, like it would, you know, there'd be bleeps and bloops that are intentionally a little disquieting. They still do Google Trends? Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? Yeah, we still shoot them. Let's see here. Friend of mine who studies software engineering is thinking about getting into the video game development industry. Do you have any inside knowledge that might help my friend? Help in what way? Like, help get a job? Or help understand if he wants a job or not? Because game dev can be tough. There's more competition for it. The working conditions are not quite as friendly as just like normal old boring software dev. I wouldn't say that I could like hook him up with a job or anything, but I think if he wants to get into it, my understanding is the same rules kind of apply as media creation or Let's Plays or whatever. You just got to start doing it. You got to do it and do it so much on your own that you get really good at it. And then once you have something to show, once you have something cool to show off, then people will consider to hire you. Downloading OBS now. Did following a Google Trends hurt? I mean, it hurt, yeah. It always hurts. But, like, my modicum of stunt training this small amount of stunt training I've done, and then a lot of martial arts stuff I've done. It's like it helps you fall, so it hurts, but it doesn't hurt permanently. Like it hurts in the right way, so you can just get up and keep going. Is the idea. So yeah, it stings. I think I got some bruises from that, but I didn't break anything, and I didn't, like, bleed. But yeah. While doing Google Trends, are you going to be using that set for Dude Soup this year or more? I know it must be a logistical nightmare, more so with the audio. Since I know you guys always seem to have problems with that, and that's not a jab at you guys. Yeah, no, I understand. Hey, Master Madman. And also the guy who threw $1 at me. I'm going to have that house in no time. So I do want to use a set for Dude Soup, but it's going to be a different set. There was some... In addition to the technical, there were some creative things with the previous set that I wasn't super happy with.
We're in. Let's get to the top and find that algorithm.
Like, just visually, we're way too spread out. Way too far apart. It doesn't feel like we can have a good, friendly, intimate conversation spread out on kind of uncomfortable couches with big-ass lights blaring you in the face. How are we so good at talking and playing a video game at the same time? Park, this is not a complicated video game. And I'll have issues where I don't listen when they tell me where to go or something. I mean, my streams are littered with me running around in circles because I got distracted. But yeah, Destiny does not require a whole lot of brain power, you know? They tell you where to go, shoot all the enemies. There's no real mechanics to it until you hit a raid. And if I were doing a raid, I wouldn't be talking so much, so... I can talk in game because I'm playing a simple game. I've also played a lot of video games, so I think most games, unless it's new or extremely challenging, I kind of know what's going on. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I can do this. I like the low-key setup you guys have for Dude Soup. Seems more personable. Yeah. Arbitrous, so it's like that's the trick, right? It's to make it approachable. Because if it's too much on a set, it's like, oh well, it's very clean and like produced. It doesn't feel like these people are on the same tier as me. Like, they don't. It doesn't seem like a conversation normal people would have because something about it makes it. I mean, almost by default, it's not normal. So the trick is, the hard part is, making something that is nice but doesn't look too nice. Or that, due to its mechanical makeup, doesn't change the flavor, doesn't affect how people act, doesn't affect the way they talk or what they say. Damn it. That's the goal anyway. So I think with, I mean, I know Marcus is like, he does everything, but hopefully at some point he'll have time and we can like go over some like changes I'd like to make. Some goals I have for the podcast. Having learned from using the previous set, I think I can make some better decisions earlier about what I think would work for the show. So yeah, it's something that I'm gonna revisit, but knowing more about it now, like what the positives and negatives are, I think I can get back into it. Really enjoy hearing Omar's interview from the Holiday Dude Soup. I have new respect for him after it. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's what I wanted.
Let's shut this machine down.
I wanted people to get to know our coworkers more. Can I shoot it yet? I can. All right. Because yeah, we work with a lot of cool people. Oh, he's gonna start moving. All right. This is kind of cool. He just rotates around the outside like that. So you kind of always have to be spinning around this cover. I guess it... well, still tagged him, I guess. Oh boy. don't know what those cubes are all about. Yeah. But I've been indoctrinated to cube murder. So cube murder I will. YouTube was fantastic. Did a good job hosting. Well, thank you. No, ideally I can add more of that flavor to the show, having cool people on and just talking with them, sort of flexing my interviewing muscles. Damn it. This. Whoa, shit. I think it'd be cool to do an interview show. I mean, that's like most of the internet already, so it's like, it's a crowded space. And, you know, most people don't have the patience to, you know, listen to people just talk about whatever, so... Theoretically, that's the point of a good interviewer. I don't know, Dude Soup is weird. It is long-form content, and that's already... kind of not what the majority of viewership on YouTube is. So it's already in a weird position of having to, like, exist on a platform that it isn't really made for. And then there's, like... there needs to be a visual element because it is a show, but it also can't be dominant because it's also audio, and I want people to watch it however they can. Swoosh. I shot the robot until it died. Is there a game coming out this year you're really looking forward to? Red Dead Redemption 2. That's everything, that's not just the internet. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's just people don't want a lot of time taken up. So yeah, it's a challenge. What was it like talking with Neil Blomkamp, and did you guys get to talk more after the podcast? Bingo. I didn't really. No, that was more, I mean, I don't even... I was just in the room, I think, for that film house. I thought it was pretty cool that Adam arranged that interview, though.
These patterns overlaying onto the map. And... got him! Panoptes always ends up in the same coordinates. It's over. This is how we beat the Vex.
I've detected a change. A new future.
Ah. Kingdom Hearts 3, if we don't get cucked again, we're probably getting cucked again.
Wait. A defensive sub...
I really liked you guys at Game Days a couple years back.
No.
Those guys you'd ever want to work with again? What, you mean Mega 64? Yeah, Mega 64 is awesome. No. So I guess this isn't the last mission, huh? Scary. Hey Keegan, my stream schedule, if you scroll down, it's in the info page for...
How did we get back here?
On my Twitch page thing.
The last thing I remember, we were in the EDC.
More DLC later?
Device and then...
Huh. Oh yeah, Spider-Man. That seems really cool.
So strange. Like someone's rearranged all the furniture...
Dreams by Media Molecule? Dreams looks pretty crazy.
Look, I never thought...
Not looking forward to God of War? Yeah, God of War.
Who else has been inside my head? Accessing memory core. Huh. You've been busy. Correction. You've been busy without me.
PAX
I
East.
don't know how I feel about that.
I'm not going to PAX East. I am going to...
Wait a second. There's something else in
Sydney next week. How do you get cool lighting like me?
Big one.
Buy a Hue set, or have a girlfriend that bought a Hue set.
Look, I can't decrypt those files or open the gate. We need backup.
Do you ever think in the future Funhouse would ever need to hire someone who has more live studio broadcasting and audio skills as opposed to someone who's just an editor? I don't think so. We don't do enough live work to justify somebody that being their dominant role. It'd be the sort of thing where it's an editor and they also know how to do live directing. Have a girlfriend? My girlfriend bought that, so if it were just me, there'd just be boring lights back there, or nothing. So Stephanie is the reason that you see such a colorful backdrop. So wait, how much is left in this? Talk to Ikora Ray. Was that the end? Like it's to be continued type stuff? What are your thoughts, opinions on coding school? Is it worth putting a summer aside to do? Yeah, sure. No reason not to. If you're learning a new skill. Especially if that's what you want to get into, of course. I mean, it's not that you'll get a certificate and that certificate will do things for you. It's like, you'll get better at learning new things. You'll just have another skill that you can hopefully make something with. Hopefully the class will give you something that you made to show off. Something that's not obviously like a school assignment. You're on the last mission, finding, killing Panoptes. Okay. Okay, then I'll just do the one more and call it there. Gotta work on my editing then. Pro editor coming at you, bro. Yeah, I mean, that's the #1 thing. I mean, it's also... We're also kind of looking for people that also want to be on camera. Just because we need more people to sort of fill in the gaps when we're busy with stuff. It's like when we go to Sydney, recording stops. And it'd be cool if we had more people. I mean, we do have people, but, like... They're also busy. So it's tough. It's tough. Because I think part of it, too, is we just have to clear space for it. And that's hard to do. So that's why we're trying to dial back on videos. Like, it's all a series of, rolling bottlenecks and problems that are really hard to solve while like, in active production. Back to Banshee 44. Oh, yeah, I can trade up.
Looks for the tightest.
Is that a sniper? Yeah. I like snipers. Have you heard about the XFL coming back? Yeah, but I didn't watch the announcement or anything.
What can I do for you, Guardian?
Weapon ornament? Cool. Weapon ornaments are specific to the guns, right? Like, you can't put a weapon ornament on a gun that wasn't... Oh, shit. That's a big Destiny orb. Alright.
Underway.
Oh, Jesus.
All done, all done.
I can fill your baby college boy niche. You're gonna be competing with Jacob, and he's a great baby. Bond, 765, and a helmet. Oh, you can buy legendary engrams now? Cool. Nope. Cool. Oh, it's the same gun? I haven't gotten rid of Mida yet. I feel like I shouldn't for some reason.
Files are rolling in the city itself.
Are there any underviewed or unheard of channels that you'd promote if you could? I'm interested in your taste in that stuff. Not much, Riley. I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube content. Ooh! Holy shit, nice. Blam! I finally got the most OP gun in the game or whatever. There is a...
Stay here on Earth if you can.
Nice. Scout rifle? I'll take it. Damn it. Yeah. What was that ornament for? Can you... Is there a place in your inventory you can just see all the ornaments you have? Here, maybe? Yeah, here we go. Sub-Zero, Mind of Its Own. There is a stunt man named Eric Jacobus who put off some amazing things on YouTube. He has a like a 2-part action thing called Rope-a-Dope. Rope-a-Dope 2 is incredible. It's one of like the most... It's one of the best like Jackie Chan style action comedy sequences, and it's just phenomenally athletic.
I refuse to allow us to come this close to victory and fail.
Yeah.
Sagira's sacrifice has to mean something.
That was it?
Carry the light.
Alright.
No, of course.
Going to bed? Thank you for streaming.
Not here.
Thank you for watching. Not a problem. Oh yeah, whatever. Postmaster, who cares? Alright, back to Mercury, I guess. I hate not having enough footage to edit because I want to become a better editor. You can get footage anywhere, noob. Noob Mario, you can record it yourself with a video game. You can download royalty-free stuff. You can download other people's YouTube videos. There's footage everywhere. I mean, it is tough because, like, so much of editing is, here's all your footage, turn it into something. It's somehow more challenging when editing is also, okay, go find all the footage and turn it into something. But if you just want something to practice with, that's what you got to do. Have you ever watched something and thought, what if I like made these changes, or here's like a sequence I can make? I mean, music videos, people make music videos with content because it teaches them like timing, matching, how to like create tension, pacing of cuts, things like that. So start making anime music videos is what I'm telling you. What editing software do you recommend and use? We use Adobe Premiere, and it's wonderful. I have no complaints. I use it at home.
Stand strong. Channel Osiris and destroy all heresies. Also the Vex.
Alright, here we go. Started watching Jam to Go. Work making video streams. He's really cool and way less voidy than expected. Huh, interesting. I didn't know he streamed his editing. Oh yeah, pro tip. Make video memes like the whole Shrek movie, but every time X happens at double speed. Yeah, there's a lot of that. What's up, Ikora? Word. Eh.
So?
You gonna shoot a fireball at it? Oh, a laser. Okay, that's cool too.
It's open, but unstable. Go!
I'll go. Another triangle hallway. I love working with Premiere Pro Creative Cloud 2018. It works perfectly. It never crashes and is extremely reliable.
He dies for good.
I haven't had crashing problems with Premiere. Some of our editors have, but... God, another one of these, huh? Floating platforms you gotta run through?
It's huge.
Is it?
I never thought.
I don't see a whole lot of infinite forest going
When the
on.
fate of the world's not at stake, can we come back?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, buddy. Running on through. Oh, you have crushing problems when After Effects comes into play? After Effects is a little chunkier. I've had less stability with After Effects. God, it's just the same thing. Why is it red? Why are you red? Are you not red anymore? What's going on? Do I just have to kill things so you don't... I don't understand this red. You're gonna have to explain this red to me. Fuck. Are you still red? Damn it! What do you want? There we go. Alright, fuck it. Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect. Essentially, that's what it is, yeah. Now, this gun is... The weapons they give you are so overpowered. That reload is so fast! I love it. This is Mida, huh? After Effects is terrible software. Black Magic made a better animation tool called Fusion, much easier to learn to get stuff made. I won't lie, yeah, After Effects is not the most friendly. Especially when you're used to kind of dealing with, like, normal timelines. After Effects feels really weird. Come on. Too much demonic corruption or whatever. Oh, this one's fine, though. Alright. Run into that triangle hallway again. Black magic for coloring? I've never used it. Oh, hold on, I gotta kill the daemons or whatever. Shit. Ah, yes, I remember now. They did tell me that quote-unquote mechanic. tips for waking up and getting out of bed early. Just force yourself to do it. Don't allow it to be a question in your mind of whether or not you're going to sleep longer. Train yourself, like tell yourself at night, that alarm's going to go off and I'm going to get up. And I'm not even going to allow myself to think about going back to sleep. I don't know. I'm bad with that. I hit snooze too much. There's no reason. I don't feel better. I lie. It is nice to like roll back and close your eyes again and be like, ooh, get all snuggly, but I had an editing internship, but it was all shit that was straight boring shit to edit. I was not invested at all. It's hard to get into your edits creatively when you don't give a shit about the type of video you're making. So I've always wanted to actually edit things I like instead of things I don't care about. I mean, yeah, but think about it this way. No one gets to do what they want when they're starting out. You have to prove that you can do what somebody else wants first. Or you won't get paid for it. That's usually the trade-off. When I started editing, I was just kind of making my own thing. I was just learning the tools, making shit little videos that no one ever saw because they were bad. And usually, like, technically messed up. That was weird. Like, transitions wouldn't work, or I had things set the wrong way. I didn't know how to export videos the right way. I didn't really earn the right to choose what I worked on. I also had a bit of a head start. I had like an existing relationship with people. Because of all my blog work, I could sort of skip certain phases. That's the other nice thing about having like a career reputation. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Oh. When do you work out during the day or the week? Usually my lunch break.
Where is Osiris?
Provided I'm not working through my lunch break. Or, like, we typically try to have, like, a lunch together once a week. Just so we can chat a bit. And so it's not all work. Have, like, a company-paid lunch out somewhere. So, I'll go to that. And then sometimes I have to work through lunch based on what's going on that day. A lot of the times for Dude Soup Day, I have to work through lunch to get everything set up. I'm gonna kill you, Robot Man. I'm gonna shoot you. Yeah, H.264. The Golden Codec.
Came to the forest to stop Panoptes, but they're not here. We are.
Dang you, Panoptes. Dang old Panoptes. Man, this is the sort of thing where I remember, like, playing Destiny 1 just being like, God! My kingdom for mouse look! Like, this game would be so much easier if I could just fucking aim it, or hit what I'm aiming at. And here I am with mouse look just shredding dudes. Feels good. God, it feels good. It actually takes a lot of the grind out, because you can kill dudes so much faster. Oh, I'm in the phase where I just gotta kill waves and waves of dudes. I will wave my hand and generate a bunch of trash mobs for you. Because I am evil. Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty much all he's doing. Fuck. Oh boy, that's a long reload. Alright, what?
No! It's deleting us from the forest!
Don't you dare.
I can't stop it!
Panoptes! Face me!
Whoa, space wizards. Jesus.
You must take down its defenses!
Alright.
Use the arc charge!
Huh? Oh. I gotta slam dunk a sparkle ball.
I can give you a clear shot at its eye, Guardian.
Oh. Okay. guess I'll have to do that again. Probably... Yeah, 2 more times. This game looks like a really pretty shooting gallery. My friend, you have nailed it. You have nailed everything that Destiny is. I mean, it's more intense when you're doing a raid. There's actually mechanics that go along with that. So there is a game there. The irony is you just have to grind through all the shooting gallery stuff to get to it. Oh, wizards. Hey. Whoops. Damn it! He's gonna recharge his stupid shield. Fuck you. There. Ugh. Oh, he's sparkle handing again. Roar!
Your time in the
Yeah.
infinite forest ends now.
Any chance Funhouse is gonna do the new raid, the Eater of Worlds? I hope so. I would very much like that. That's why I'm playing through the DLC, just so I can sort of get to a basic light level to queue for it. Gameplay is ebb, but visuals are fantastic. Well, gameplay is crafted. It's made to be simple. It's made to be enjoyable. It's made to be. It like has very little negative consequence. It's just it's an easy ride. That's how I describe it. That definitely doesn't make it a bad thing. Because it's made with intent. Thoughts on Max Payne 3? I love that game. I think it's one of the best single-player action games ever made. Rockstar absolutely nailed it with that game. It's a bummer it didn't perform as well as it probably would have had to justify making more of them.
We can't let Panoptes get away.
I remember Take-Two, or 2K, I think, expressing some frustration in an earnings call. They're like, yeah, Max Payne 3 just didn't perform the way we wanted it to. But they were like, they were very clear to say, like, we believe strongly in this product. We think it was a well-made product. It's just like not what the market wants. That was one of those early warning signs that AAA single player did not have a bright future. That just nobody bought Max Payne 3. I thought it had really good multiplayer too. It's kind of a bummer. I just finished it and loved it. That is a great game. I finally played through it. Finally finished it about a year ago, I think. I streamed it actually. Streamed all of it. That was really fun. As I recall, I had some pretty tough conversations about like alcoholism and depression, because those are pretty core themes to that game. And I do like that they, like, I also recall discussing about how it was a bit of a tone shift away from the goofier nature of 1 and 2. But like from 1 to 2 was already a lot less goofy and more self-serious. So to me, it kept in line with the progression that was implied with the games. And Rockstar did it well. So I wasn't in any way disappointed by what 3 was. Even though I also really love 1 and 2. Oh, he's sparkle handing. We knew this was coming.
No, Penelope. Your future.
Oh, excited for the LA Noire series? Yeah, there's another one that's already been recorded, I believe. No, Panoptes! What if I dunk on your ass with this sparkle ball? Ha! Tomahawk jab! Alright, show me that eyeball. Popped your damn eye, Panoptes, please.
And give me back my ghost.
Got him. Zing. Fucking zinged him. Yeah, Easter Sunday. You knew it was coming, man. That's a pretty good line to end the DLC on, I guess. The entire rollout of that was a shit show? What, you mean Max Payne 3? Oh, you know you can break phalanx shields? Yeah, I guess I largely haven't had guns that would allow me to do it, but... Yeah, +1 zing. That's a bazinga right there. He got bazungad. Zabongo. Kablats it. Nailed him. Sleeping Dog should have a sequel. Now there's a game I need to play through. I got it on PC. Oh, that's what Osiris looks like. That's kind of cool.
Vex's mind is destroyed, and the path to their dark future is gone with it.
And in case you were
Oh
wondering,
man, he's got a good voice.
we're amazing.
Our guardians? Huh.
Is this the end of the game? Never. This is the end of the DLC, I guess.
Osiris.
Did you play Fallout 4 on stream way back when? Yeah, I streamed it a bit. I just got bored.
Long time.
Too long.
Sleeping Dogs is amazing.
I was going to say student, but
yeah, people say so many good things about it.
small for you now.
I've had other teachers. Time. Pain. A guardian who makes a
Pain.
habit of the impossible.
Did you finish Fallout 4?
Who I'm proud to call a friend.
I couldn't be asked. I didn't care about any of the characters, anything. I didn't really like the setting. Felt really weird and hollow.
No, my place.
Very copy and paste.
We stopped the
I need to give it more of a chance, but
Many
I just didn't find anything appealing
same
about
solution.
it. It's the same Destiny thing where it was just like gameplay flat. I never had to care. I never had to like do anything. I never had to try. I just run at everything, punch it to death,
But I never saw
loot stuff, run through the same ruined building 18 million times, read like a cool log entry here and there. Yeah.
The pathway to the forest will be open if you ever need to
The
find
setting to me felt like it was inside a snow globe.
if you want to talk.
It's a really good way to put it.
I'd like that.
Huh.
Great.
Bethesda games do get tiring after a while.
Friends again.
Yeah.
Our big hero over
Yeah.
here. And by the way, you're welcome.
Compared to like
Come, little
Witcher 3 or
infinite realities to explore.
Zelda Breath of the Wild
All the time.
or Divinity Original Sin 2. I mean, it's something that's infinitely palatable to everyone versus something that's actually curious and creates interesting moments. Metal Gear Solid 5. You could download some more survival mods and turn up the difficulty. That's what I did. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, like, modding difficulty in tends to... Like, if a game's not designed around it, it tends to have very odd ramifications. Like, sometimes something can be hard, but it's just like a different set of things you have to min-max, and then you're still running through the same flowchart. But yeah, I just need to play fucking New Vegas. That's what it comes down to. I need to play New Vegas, I need to play Divinity Original Sin 2. I don't remember how to do emotes. Oh, right. Damn it. That's it? I'm done? Witcher 3 is great if you have the time to finish it, and I don't. Love those games, bought the season pass, stopped playing it. Yeah, that's video games. Alright. Yeah, the Osiris thing is gone. Alright. Endless branches. Oh, adventures access. Cool, cool. Well, I guess that's it for today's stream, then. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. There's side quest style things now? Yeah. Yeah, don't click that link. Huh. If somebody with a garbage name pops in and pastes the link right away, don't click it. You'll get some viruses. Get your viruses. Although you mods got that hair trigger. I like that. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. What do we got here? Oh. Safe wallpaper. A twig that resembles Groot. But thanks for watching. Yeah, this is going to be the last stream for a while. Next Tuesday, I think, is when I'll be able to stream again. And I might be so jet-lagged that I just may not. Who knows? So, yeah. Off to the Down Under on Tuesday. So I'm excited for that. That's always fun. But yeah, no streams for a minute. But I'll be back at it soon enough. Got to collect all that Twitch money so I can buy my houses, start my media empire, become a streaming mogul, stream lord, and then I'll have an entire house just dedicated to streaming. It'll be a good time. Anyway, I'll be back with you before long. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and have a good week. Bye-bye, everybody.
That's me. Teddy Ruxpin's pal Grubby, the best friend for your best friend.
Good news, baby.
Now you can wiggle, you can scrunch, be a moving honey bunch. 'Cause now you can't wiggle wetness out of Love's.
Introducing Love's new Super Baby Pants. Thick diapers can bunch up when they're really wet, but Love's new thin padding can stay put. And once wetness is in, it can't wiggle back out.
No matter how you shimmy, shake, and jiggle, you can't wiggle wetness out of Love's.
And now some typical consumer reaction to an exciting Pizza Hut offer.
Yabba-dabba-doo! 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 Yabba-dabba-doo!
That's right, it's Flintstone Kids glasses. Freddie, Betty, Wilma, and Barney. Just 49 cents with any Pizza Hut pizza. There's a different glass every week, so you can collect all 4 for your kids. What do you say to that?
Yabba-dabba-doo!
Flintstone Kids glasses, only at Pizza Hut.
Is this a private party or can any store crash? So, new Coke is catching on. The taste is better and newer than. You said the P word. So, what I want to know is, if you're drinking Coke, who's drinking Pepsi? You said the P word! If you can't beat it, catch the wave. Coke.
Raise your hand.
Hold it, America. You can raise it or you can raise it higher.
Raise it higher. Now you're drier. Now you're drier with new improved Sure.
New Formula Sure Aerosol. Stronger ingredients that go on drier and keep you drier, too.
You got confidence, America, even more than before. Raise it higher. Sure is drier for sure.
Soon this street will be teeming with people, tasting exotic foods from all over the world.
Thank you. Is it good?
Good and spicy.
Now Anne is about to experience a problem that's universal.
Harp, I've got heartburn. Can you beat that?
As a matter of fact, I can.
Pepto for heartburn?
Sure.
As Pepto coats, it soothes heartburn, as well as upset stomach and diarrhea.
I didn't know you could conga.
I can.
Pepto-Bismol, the one that coats, is the only one you need.
Those dedicated graduates are back. See them in your neighborhood while you still have one. Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol. Rated PG. Starts Friday, April 3rd.
Wednesday is Night Court ready for its new night? And on the Tortellis, Nick becomes Man of the Year.
Here's your honorarium. You have my gratitudium.
Then Joe Danzig's no ordinary man.
The days of the little red brick schoolhouse are over.
And this is definitely no ordinary show. The Bronx Zoo, premiering Wednesday.
What are you doing, Inspector 12?
Comparing our new Hanes waistband with Fruit of the Loom, trainee. Here, pull it. Men know our Comfort Weave waistband fits better. For one thing, it's stronger.
Wow, is it?
Now pull Fruit of the Loom's band.
It's weaker.
Of course. It's no contest.
Haynes wins the battle of the bands.
That's why we put our name on it, kid.
Hanes fits better than Fruit of the Loom.
Can other long-distance companies offer you all AT&T can? Take a closer look.
Wrong number? I'll credit you for that call.
We'll set up an 800 number so you can dial Rome directly. You can save by placing...
Imagine long distance without all this. Only AT&T has such an extensive network of professionals who can answer questions and suggest ways you can save money. AT&T Long Distance. For over 100 years, when you reached out, we were there. And you can keep it that way. AT&T, the right choice.
Red Lobster presents new seafood trios.
1, 2, 3, your favorites from the sea.
6 new seafood trios, all irresistible. And with half of them priced at $6.95, it's just
1, 2, 3.
Like broiled Boston bluefish, succulent scallops, and sizzling shrimp scampi in one delicious dish. And even a kids trio at $1.95.
1, 2, 3, Red Lobster, free from the sea.
New seafood trios only for a few weeks, only at Red Lobster.
From the four corners of the world, it's the Smurfs like you've never seen them before in an all-new Smurf movie.
Smurf-a-rooney.
Smurf Quest, coming Saturday morning.
Oh, there's lasagna with ricotta, which I really love a lotta. Pizza with pepperoni, mozzarella, no bologna. A gorgeous thing, creamy chicken a la king. Weight Watchers has 23 entrees. That's more deliciousness than anybody else. 23 including chicken sweet and sour, southern fried or cacciatore, spaghetti, ravioli, hamezziti, macaroni, there's filet or fish or gratin. Oh, now what have I forgotten? Weight Watchers. This is living.
Skinny stickless, fat with flavor. Skinny, skinny, that's the shape of skinny stickless, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Only one gum gives you 9 slim sticklets instead of 7 wide ones in a regular pack. New sticklets in natural spearmint or peppermint.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Tuesday, a 2-hour movie, Going Ape. A hilarious comedy that'll drive you bananas. Tony Danza, Jessica Walter, and Danny DeVito are Going Ape Tuesday.
Chopper Command by Activision makes use of many elements found in Atari's Defender cartridge. Your object is to protect the truck convoy by shooting down alien jets and helicopters. The radar on the bottom of the screen shows beyond what is on the main screen, a full picture of the battlefield. And the secret to playing Chopper Command well is using this radar nearly all the time. This dark dash represents your helicopter, and the white squares on the ground are your trucks. All other blips on the screen are enemy craft. One of the difficult things to control is overrunning your targets, which is bad form. Approach an enemy blip on the radar cautiously. When your ship is about a quarter inch from the blip, let go of the joystick and blast it. The enemy fighters usually appear in groups of 3, stacked above one another. Keeping your finger on the fire button and your eyes on the radar at all times, adjust your altitude so that you are heading for the lead enemy. Often he will pull back and one of the others will scoot out in front, forcing you to adjust your strategy at the last moment. Try to go for the enemy in the order they dart onto the screen, and never let a fighter get above or below your ship, because their bombs split apart and can still fire up and down the screen after the enemy has been annihilated.
First, I'm going to have to defeat this large enemy character here before I could get to the boss character. So, let me... Oops, sorry. Oh. So here's this giant enemy crab. What I'll do is use Benkei here to flip over this crab on its back. Let's see if he shows up. Oh, here it comes. It's behind you. He's all the way at the end of the screen, so if you'll hold on a second. Oh, here it comes. Switch over to Yoshitsune, hop on its stomach, and you attack its weak point for massive damage.